I feel left out. Everybody has a hat.
I'm sorry. I'm in the garage. I'm hot, so I'm wearing the hat. So, what's up, everybody?
You can tell, bro.
What's good? We're live. For some reason, I don't have my music going. I apologize. Let me get everything going here, everybody. I apologize. We'll put a little background music. I like the let's see, a little daydreaming background music. No, night driving. I like night driving. All right.
Something.
Huh?
Said something sexy.
Yeah. A little night drive. Somebody's got another mic up on the back. I can hear a little feedback.
I think that was my fault. I had the phone.
Hey,
phone open.
Don't knock that off, dude. What's up, everybody? We're live.
Good, I think. Good.
So good to see you, Foo. You made it back safe. I am so happy. Yes. Thanks, Phoenix. Sorry about that. Took us a minute took me a minute. Like I said, I had been gone for a week or 2 weeks, and I forgot everything what to do. So my apologies. Probably shouldn't have picked a new location for the first time back, and should have stayed with what I did. But internet was acting up, so we're here. So what's up? Thank you to Gabe, thank you to Jay, and thank you to Andy. Everybody, thank you guys for hopping on tonight. I appreciate you all.
Of course.
I'm gonna do this little thing. Look at that. Since I'm talking right now, I'm gonna make myself big. Hey, what's up, Ernie? What's up, Triple B? Good to see you, Triple B. Thank you for coming out to the show. We had some good pictures in there. The picture you had made me look the best and thinnest, so I think that's pretty awesome. So I think you win the weekend.
Bro, you were looking
the best
like
picture.
a fucking brick house in that picture. What's up, man? Looking like the bouncer, yeah.
Yeah. Triple B wins the weekend for the best picture. So that's how I look at that. Anybody else? Let's see where we at. We got 13 people on here. What's up, Phoenix? Yeah, you like that? Look at that. Look at that. Got Stu behind me back there. Kind of a mess back behind me, but
that thing's huge, huh? It's bigger than the egg.
Yeah, 21 inches. That's from about the top of the hat as far as I guess really about 20 inches, but I had to put little feet pegs underneath, like 20 and a half, and put little feet pegs under it, made it 21. So anyway, it's kind of hot in here. Let me adjust the fan real quick, you guys. Hang on, give me 1 second.
What's up, EM? Welcome in. Bobble Talk Roundtable with the boys. What kind of mic you got going on there, Rob? Is that a Death Star or something? What is it?
A snowball.
Oh, it's a snowball.
Yeah.
All right, you guys miss me?
Yeah. Gone for too long.
All right, I know. All right, everybody. So, how was you guys' weekend? What'd you guys do?
It was amazing.
I'm tired, man. It's exhausting.
What's up, boys? What's up?
So Andy, tell me about your weekend, dude. What did you do? Anything exciting this weekend? Anything
No, man,
popping off?
I had a DJ a wedding. That's how I can pay for the collection back here, bro.
The wedding and the prom season's killing you too, man.
I know. That's what I do every Saturday. I DJ. I do local proms. I do weddings. So I'm literally booked. And problem is, man, the Guardians, they do all their bobblehead giveaways on Saturdays. So I got to be willing to deal with the homies up here in Ohio to do it. So luckily, I got some good guys that helped me out here because I don't even have the gold gloves they gave out. That was the first big promo like 2 weeks ago, and I don't even got it. The mystery. So
wow.
Is everybody else in California right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I scrambled around, got everybody. Gabe, let me introduce you to Gabe. This Gamer Athletics. He does. He's probably the biggest A's YouTuber out there. Where are we at? 3,500? Over 3,500 now, right?
Yeah, almost to 4,000.
Damn, what happened, dude?
I'm about to follow you.
It just keeps going, bro. I mean, I don't know. it just keeps rolling. Almost at 3,900 as we speak. 5 more subscribers away.
Dude, 4 more now. I just subscribed. 4 more.
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
gonna
Look
ahead
at that.
Take my claim and say I'm like one of the first 500 subscribers. I'm a super OG Gamer Athletics subscriber. Rob knows.
Yeah.
That's actually the reason we met. Funny enough.
Really?
It was right after he did the Hindu Bobble, and Brian had him in one of the videos, and he said NorCal Nodders made these, and I was like, is that a company? Is that who is that? So I got on Google, started doing my Googles for NorCal Nodders, And then shit, the rest is history. Like within 2 weeks of that, we had met in person. We were hanging out, going to shows, going to games and all that. Figured out we live right near each other out here. So
that's crazy.
That's the channel. Yeah, the channel gives back in multiple ways. So we love it.
Absolutely.
That's insane. I still can't believe that. That actually makes me happy a bit to know that.
Yeah,
Damn, look at that collection, dude.
I love watching it because it's cool. It's cool seeing other people's perspective of like the little game day routine and what everybody else kind of does, like on their way to the college and whatnot. So yeah, I've always been a fan of the videos, man. Even though you curved me in person a few times, it's all good.
Have I?
So, oh yeah, bro. You walked right by me one of the sections last year by the bullpen trying to get autographs, and I was like, "Gamer Athletics, there he is." And you just kind of side-eyed me.
Oh, my fault.
So to that point,
Sorry about that.
well, let me make a point on that. Gabe has like evolved into like Mr. Personality of the thing. So it was very quiet. I'll be honest, you were very quiet and everything else. And even Melody said, "Oh, you're shy, wouldn't talk to her and stuff like that." Dude, you've come out of your shell, Gabe. You're like
life
legit,
begins at the end
dude.
of your comfort zone. Come on.
Yeah.
that's
Come on, baby.
I'm playing with the things.
I think also it's more of kind of me trying to get used to people like seeing me, because for the most part beforehand, like before I even started doing the videos, I kind of just like did whatever my routine was. But now it's like, I forget that there's other people who know me. So like, and sometimes I feel like I hear people that say my name, but then I'm like, oh no, that's not me. So I just kind of like don't really pay attention to it. So
yeah,
it's not nothing personal. It just I also might have not even heard it either, too. But
yeah,
if you ever see me at the Coliseum again, you can interrupt me and do it, bro.
Oh yeah.
He'll probably pop the can. If you interrupt him.
On the big screen, catching home runs on the fly the other day too. Wow.
Yeah. That was huge. So, all right. So that leads into that. Well, I'll come back to that here in a little bit. But if you guys catch Gabe in the stadium in the Collie pretty good, he'll catch you on the camera, though, because if you do something good, it'll end up in your video and everything else. I'm getting better at it. I wasn't real good at the reactions and all that stuff, but I think I'm slowly getting better at all that. So, all right, let me pull on Fool real quick. What's up, Fool? How you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. Just catching up on sleep finally. Been nonstop working. When I was out there with you guys, I was still like, it was funny because like Mark even was tripping out that I was still working late at night when by the way, for those that don't know, I actually got to spend the night at Mark's house. It was absolutely amazing. It was great. I legit felt like, it was two dads taking care of their son. Huddy was like my stepson for the day. It was great. It was absolutely amazing. No, but it was great. I got to interview Mark. I got to interview him, and he explained his collection to me. So it was pretty amazing. YouTube video coming up on that one pretty soon. But other than that, it was great to meet a lot of you guys in person over the weekend. Gabe, it was my first time meeting you, I believe. Or if we have met, I never had a deep conversation with you like how we had at the event. So that was amazing. Rob, Melody, you guys are always great, always a pleasure. Same thing with Brian. With the last dive bar, got to meet Triple B for the first time also. So it was a good experience. It was different from what I'm used to, different from the norm. I'm used to just meeting Dodger players. That's it. I'm used to just meeting Dodger legends, hanging out with the Dodger guys. So I got to see a different crowd. Jay, I got to hang out with your wife too. She was there. She was amazing. She was like helping out the people with Brian for the last dive bar. She was helping out Melody as well. Like it was dope, man. It was an overall great experience. And I don't know. It was funny. Raleigh was just being a trip, so it was cool, man. It was a different experience from what I've been used to, like I said. And then also that drive back kicked my ass, but it was dope. It was worth it. I got a lot of dope pieces signed, man. Like, see that?
Yeah, those are sick.
Like, shit's fire, man. Like,
wow,
I love that.
That's awesome.
I even got a focal piece signed. The big head. I know Gabe got that signed also.
I
You
did.
got a nice autograph too. That's
Yo,
nice.
were you the one that had the Dave Stewart's autographed all the Dodger pieces?
Yes, sir.
Yo, pull those out.
Yes, sir.
Look at those.
Wow.
Those are so clean, man. I didn't even know there was variants on those. That's tight.
Yeah, it's 2 different variants on these. I don't have the other 2 because those belong to Ralphie. So those are tucked away nice.
Oh, there we go.
But
Those are nice.
yeah,
What's the C from on the hat? Is that Cucamonga?
it's the Clinton Dodgers.
Oh, okay.
Where's
Yeah, it's the
Clinton? At?
minor
I don't even
league.
know where Clinton's at.
So yeah, no, it's a minor league team for the Dodgers way back when. Back
what
in
state?
77, I guess.
Okay. That's tight.
Yeah, Stu was loving all those pieces he was getting presented with. I saw that video, you just dumping everything on his table. Here goes an orange collie bleacher chair. Here goes your 2-foot bobblehead. Here goes. He's on.
Yeah, that was good. That was good video by Fool. Yeah, that was.
So
pretty
as an
funny.
outsider, like, whose show was that? And like, Rob, can you like explain how you got that custom 18-inch with that sick base and all that? Can you? Because I have no idea about the show or anything.
I know.
so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump too far ahead. So let me explain. So, kind of this small little shop up in Rockland, pretty new to the scene and the card shop thing. This guy named Imran Pilardi. I'm mispronouncing his last name, and his name's Imran. And he created this new shop up in Rockland, which is by Roseville, which is by Sacramento, which is where the show was at. And I live closer to Sacramento than I do to Oakland. But so anyways, he put this card shop together, and he always had in-shop signings and stuff like that. And then I showed up because he's an A's fan. His dad died young and this and that, so he's into all this stuff and cards and everything. And he has A's guys come in. Well, he had Raleigh come in first, and we hit it off really good right at the bat because I brought in a pair of game used Raleigh finger pants from 1972, and they were legit. Raleigh said, "Yeah, these are them." I wasn't there. Raleigh said, "Yep, these are my pants." Blah 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 blah. So boom, we hit it off. When I came back in, he's like, "What are you, like a big collector, this and that?" And I said, "No." Well, I mean, I am, but I'm not like the high end. Well, I'm not like a high end collector. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a Reggie Jackson jersey. I don't have that kind of. You know what I mean? I don't have that. I can't.
If you're not high end, I don't really know what is, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
If you're
Well.
not high end,
there's the $10,000 level that I just not
I get
at
what you're
any
saying.
of that stuff. And so anyways, he was shocked, and then just because it kind of came through. And anyways, we talked and this and that, and we had a similar background in what we do for work and this and that. And then I started talking about the bobbleheads because he's like, "Well, what do you do?" This and that. And then I talked about making bobbleheads, and I think he wanted to do some for his shop, or thought about it or something, but he wasn't. It was brand new, and he's like, "Well, we're gonna keep evolving this." So he kind of, I don't want to say he does it as a favor for me, but he brings in a lot of A's guys. Whenever he can get one, he brings them in. Well, he did a show back in November, and I go to all of his signings in the shop, but he did a show in November. Jay, you were at that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay. Gabe, you didn't go to the one in last November, right? Okay.
No,
So-
that was my dad's birthday, so I couldn't go.
Okay. So that one, it was an amazing show. Jose showed up. I had my bash arms there. Prior to, so he likes to do like a late Friday and a Saturday, and then like this one went into Sunday. I think the last one the one in November only went to Saturday, which I would have been okay with on this. Sunday's too far, but it's okay. And the funny thing was Miguel Tejada was supposed to show up at that one. He didn't show up at that one. He got arrested that morning at the airport that day he was supposed to go, while he was boarding the flight to come here, he got arrested by the government, the Dominican government. And anyways, so he owed Imran a trip out for that, and so he came for this one. But anyways, on Friday he brought Ruben Sierra out. He's like, "This is Ruben Sierra," and he brought him out to Brian and I. And dude, Ruben Sierra talked to us, I swear, for 2 hours straight. Like, we were trying to set up, and he would not stop talking. Now, he's amazing, and he's like just unreal. But Imran did that. And Imran does these kind of favors for me. He'll shoot these guys over to me and this and that. I didn't have anything really. I had some game use stuff for Ruben Sierra's from the A's, which is pretty cool. And so, but he just talked and just talked and talked and talked. But then when Jose come, and Jose signs all the time in every show, but he sells out. That's what's amazing about Jose. Everybody has Jose Canseco sign stuff, but they will bring him to every show and he will sell out every time. And so, but I got to do the bash arms with him and stuff there, and he hurt his shoulder and this and that. And so, anyways, that's that show. We did a great job. Last Dive Bar came. We kind of make a presence to more like we're like a booth more than we are like a dealer. So most of them are all card dealers in there. And so when you come to like show where we're at, it's more like an experience. I had the Bobble card at that one, but we had like Sergeant Slaughter coming over and hanging out with us. We had everything, you know what I mean? We just making an event, what we're doing. And so he told me about this one coming up back in November or January, and then it was going to be bigger and this and that. So he did a bigger show this time, and this show he brought in Stu, and he brought in Raleigh, and he brought in Miggy, he brought in Willie Wilson. These are all former A's and whatever, and so he's had a nice big show. But I knew I could hit real good with that Stu piece. I knew I always wanted to make it. I just hadn't sat down and did it, and then I just crashed hard in about a week and a half, and I said I'm going to make it, and so dug into it and started making it because I knew exactly what I wanted to do. The funny thing is, it wasn't done when Stu saw it or nothing like that. When I showed it, I think Fool's video I missed the part of when they put it in front of him. Stu literally stopped talk, like he was speechless. Imran put a nice little comment on my post last night on Instagram. He says he's never seen Stu speechless and blah 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 blah, and he loved it. It was fantastic. I didn't expect that response at all, but a lot of these guys do kind of come across like that when they see something like that. And Stu just loved it, and it looks fantastic. And it's still not done. It's not done yet, but it looks amazing. And they, brought us in the back, invited us in the back room after the show. We hung out with Stu, talked about it. We talked shit to Brody Brazil, who's his co-host on the show. It was amazing. I mean, it couldn't have been a better series of events. Stu loved everything. Stu talked to us about everything. He took those. They went and grabbed all those photos, not even ones he was tagged in, and brought them on to that post game. Or was it pregame or post game? Do you guys know?
I think it was pregame.
Pregame. Oh yeah, because he was doing Dr. Stu. So it was pregame, and unbelievable, man. Like I loved it. I think it's a beautiful piece. But when he reacted the way he reacted, I was like, oh shit, I hit. Like this hit. Like this is it. The funny thing is, we took it there Friday. I was working on it. I took it home, and the head wasn't attached Friday night until I got home. When I attached that and woke up in the morning and I pulled everything off, dude, it had the stare down perfectly. It looked freaking amazing, dude. It was unreal. And I knew right then. I knew that morning. I knew Saturday morning. I said, that's it. That shit is fire, dude. Shit looks tight. So I knew it was good.
Yeah, well, I just want to say, I'm proud of you and Melody, man, for what you guys did. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you're such a humble person. Same thing with Melody. You guys are like crazy humble, man. And to be on the outside looking in, and just seeing the reaction from someone like I'm not a huge Dave Stewart fan, and
here's you.
No offense, but I understand the history with the Oakland A's, right? But I love Dave Stewart because he was, he started with the Dodgers or whatnot. But I didn't grow up on Dave Stewart, if that makes sense, So like to me personally, that like Dave Stewart doesn't really come first to mind as a legend or as a player or whatever it may be for MLB. So someone like in my shoes that doesn't really know a lot of history and doesn't really understand how you guys feel, and just to see your guys' reactions and to see his reaction and just to kind of see everything come together, man, that gave me so much chills, and it brought up the hairs in the back of my neck, and I'm just like, I was just very proud of you guys, and I'm like, holy shit, this is such an amazing and surreal experience. If I felt that way, I can only imagine how you felt, Rob and Melody, when you guys got the reaction. So once again, just congratulations, man.
Thank you. And I know I'm talking a lot. I don't mean to talk a lot, but it was a huge moment. Like when things like that, I get excited when Terry Steinbach got excited, or like I'm doing that thing for Mike Gallego and Chris Davis. Like those aren't superstars. Like they're not. I mean, in my little world, it was cool, but all that's amazing. But Stu is huge in the Oakland market. Stu's huge. Like everybody touched me, reached out to me immediately when they saw that. Oh, how can I get one? Can I get one? Can I get one? Can I get one? I'm like, well, hang on, like, you know what I mean, like, but
you post pictures of it. I'm like, hey, is it for sale, bro? Let me get
that. Yeah, I know.
That's marked otherwise. Yeah, let me get that.
Well, and it's a flex. You know, what I mean, it looks sick. I'm very
Huge
proud of it.
flex.
I'm not even gonna lie. It's one of the best bobbleheads I've ever seen, and we made it. You know, Melody and I made it. So I'm not, but so. When you talk about like that, fool, like the experience and stuff like that, and when I talk about when we show up, like Sandlot's on here, I think still. When we show up, Jenny's on here, and Gabe and Jane, and even fool, when you show up, we show up as a presence. We show up as a community, and we hang out. That bobblehead has my name attached to it the most. But that wasn't just me that did that. I'll be honest with you. Brian Sandlot is my brother. He gets me into a lot of stuff, but by the way he is, and he's a very loud and very well known, you know, person. But he brings everything in, you know. I mean, brings everything around. And same with Gabe. You know, Gabe it features will put us on the videos and this and that. And then Jay's always right there. Jay's there with us on the Friday thing. Fool, you're always there. So this is not just. It's not. So you say I'm humble, but it's not me. I mean, it's me, but it's not me. You know what I mean? This is us. You know what I mean? It pays off. It's a reward. I'm the one getting the front. I get it. I understand that, or the face on that thing. But it's a reward from everybody's. And I have so much gratitude and thankfulness for everybody's part in getting to that situation. I can't get there by myself. I couldn't. But I do know that with, you know, surrounding myself and Andy, honestly, if you lived here, you would be with. I know it. You would be with it. It's a weird little niche little community, and it's unreal. And so I don't try to act like I'm the one that did that. I mean, we did, but I'm not the one that got me to that. You know what I mean? It was everybody, and so everybody took a part and everything else, and so it's what it is. So be honest with you, this is me saying thank you to everybody else. That's really what that is.
Like I said, bro, you're humble, homie.
I know, but I mean,
it's love, man. It's love. It's all love.
Standing back, looking at that, dude. It's what it is. You know what I mean?
Brace your moment, bro. Yeah, you deserve.
Yeah, dude.
You deserve some props for that shit.
And so when we talk about Last Dive Bar is more of a thing. You know what I mean? It's more of a concept. It's a group of people just hanging out and this and that. And then, you know, Brian always says, you know, everybody's Last Dive Bar. Well, that's what it is. We're just all like a group of people just trying to get, you know, and we all help each other. I mean, you know, Gabe got on by catching that homer. It got on post game or whatever. And then the next one or next weekend or whatever, I'm up on the thing. So, you know, somebody else probably going to be next. You know what I mean? It just goes down the cycle, and we're all here to help and support each other. So, anyways, yeah. So that's a lot of me talking, but that's what it come down to, and that's really what it is. And I didn't mean to dominate that, but it was a huge.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
That was amazing.
All good, bro.
Yeah,
and I would be rolling with y'all out there. I would be.
I know.
I tell everybody in Ohio. I'm with my man NorCal Nares. I swear to God, dude, 200 people know who you are in Ohio. I swear to God.
That's 200 more people that know who I am in my own hometown. Most people here don't even know who I am. They're not, you know what I mean? They don't know nothing about but I keep my collections where I live. You would never know where it's at. You know what I mean? I keep it such a quiet, private little thing, and for good reason. You know what I mean? So.
Shout out to Trent Hindu in the chat.
I saw Trent, dude.
Legend.
What's up, Trent? The golf tournament is coming up.
Ohio legend.
Any more openings on it? Garrett, I want to say shout out to Garrett. Garrett is like one of the most nicest, supportive, amazing human beings I've come across. Him and Trish are unreal. I also saw Jenny in here, like unreal. Jenny helps. So at these signings, when I come prepared for a certain player, I carry a whole bunch of shit with me. I carry that. I carry that suitcase. I carry this. I carry that. And I usually have to have one or two hands helping me. And I don't mean to be like selfish or nothing. And I'll help everybody else. But I do roll with a big pile of stuff.
That was my first
Well,
time.
you roll with the trailer, bro. I was tripping out on that when I saw that. So Rob picked up some groups for me, and he's like, "Oh, I got it in my truck." I said, "All right, cool, let's go. Like, I'll take you to your truck because I was parked, pretty close to the front entrance of the event." We go out to the side, and I take him, and there's this truck and a big ass trailer attached to it, man. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. What the fuck?
Brian Stanley calls it a horse trailer. It's almost.
You got Charlie O back there.
If I could, I would roll deep with that, dude, for sure. But
speaking of the Groots, I got a weird one, like factory defect. I pulled it out the box and it smelled like straight up paint or something weird. And then look, it got all this. Where's the camera? All this weird brown. You have any idea like what that is or how that would happen, bro?
Hang on, let me highlight you here. Let me pull that up.
He is a tree. It could be tree sap.
Yeah, it's like sap, bro.
I feel like I got some weird like factory defect, like rush to the production line or something. Like
looks like a variant.
Smells like, and then the bat don't fit either. The bat just falls off.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I didn't have
we
one
got
of bat
two of them anyway, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I was wondering, like, you're the bobblehead expert. Did something happen on the conveyor belt or something that makes that happen or something? I don't know.
I haven't seen that yet. I don't know.
Get it from me now.
Maybe customize. Maybe I'll paint it chrome, platinum, or something like that. Trick it out. Gold Glover group.
Like, that'd be sick. I'd be down with it because we're not gonna get anything like that anytime soon. So I'd be sick.
Yeah.
You guys got two more bobbleheads left, right?
Yeah, actual giveaways.
I think two. Okay. Yeah, we have a Marvel, some weird Marvel thing, and
a retro,
little retro nodder.
Captain Marvel. That's a joke.
I just call it a Norcon.
Looks like like
his logo.
Looks like an old Cadillac emblem or
something. Oh yeah,
like
it does kind of.
Like a car logo or something.
What? Which
I'm not
one?
familiar with Marvel though. I don't even know what character.
Oh yeah, the Captain Marvel. I don't know Captain Marvel at all.
Looks like Tinkerbell or something to me. Yeah.
What about you, Andy? How many total bobbleheads are you getting this year for both teams?
Oh man, we haven't even got any yet. The first one's like next month. It's Andres Jimenez, and then we're getting Emmanuel Classe. We're getting a Stephen Kwan, and then we got a mystery one for the Hall of Fame. And there's two players that are being inducted to the Hall of Fame. Manny Ramirez, which is kind of a shock, the Cleveland Baseball Hall of Fame. And then there's another older guy, but it's got to be they're giving it with Manny Ramirez. And then I know my man Skydome just said it. We got the Bar Bash coming. It's going to be Friday night Toledo, Saturday night Cleveland, and I live exactly halfway between those two places. So I'm going to make Toledo. I can't make the Cleveland one, but the Toledo one, there's a bobblehead that day. And then Rochester's got a couple minor leagues, but I'll just get those on eBay. That ain't no sweat there. But Cleveland, and then we got Linus and Lucy, special ticket bobblehead. So there's like
that's tight.
Those are dope.
Yeah. So we'll join the other peanuts that Cleveland has. So looking forward to that. We don't get to 20 like you guys, but we also don't get 0, over a 3-year period like Oakland. So we're kind of like halfway in between.
Yeah. And I'm kind of dreading the rest of the bobbleheads this year, man. I'm hoping we don't get to the 23 bobbleheads, man. It's too excessive.
Dude, that's pretty much one like every series. Like that's
just about.
Yeah. Dude, that Mookie Betts though was sick. I like that one.
Yeah.
What's the one coming up that you're excited about for the Dodgers SGA?
Every single Dodger bobblehead is pretty generic. I feel like the Dodgers don't really have an imagination when it comes to their bobbleheads. It's just the players or whatnot. I'm probably gonna say Kershaw. I'm actually excited for Kershaw because this Kershaw bobblehead it actually resembles more of his features than any other Kershaw bobblehead in the past. I think a lot of people are very happy or looking forward to the Austin Barnes bobblehead. That's a good one that a lot of people are pretty happy for. That I've received a lot of like, yo, you need to get me this one. Can I get help me out? Help me cop that one. Like, and I'm like, I'll see what I can do. That one's gonna be a very, very hot bobblehead for sure. We got 4 major bobbleheads coming out pretty soon within this next month. So I'm actually, like I said, I'm only looking forward to the Kershaw one.
Okay. What about you,
Yeah,
Oakland boys?
Matt
You
just
got
brought
2
up
more
the,
coming this season,
Outcast
right?
bobblehead, too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 2 that we're getting. That's it. The retro one. Jeannie's on here giving me shit because we're hating on the Captain Marvel. The reason is the reason I'm hating on Captain Marvel. Number one is it's a mold that's already been done, so it's not like it's something new, and it's done like 3-4 years ago or 3 years ago or whatever. So it's not exciting, and it's already been seen. Then number 2. I don't know anything about Captain Marvel. I don't know anything about her. Or I don't watch her or nothing like that. Not that she's a woman. I just don't know anything about her. I didn't even know she had a movie out. So.
Yeah, beats me.
So
I really like that
retro
Groot one. The Groot one was pretty dope.
Yeah, the Groot came out nice.
Yeah, it came out really nice.
The one that surprises me is the Mando. I had no idea people were gonna go so hardcore after.
That one's good too, bro. That's a good one.
EM just said in the chat, he brought up the Outcast bobblehead that Atlanta's doing. That's on Thursday. Anybody else snatching up one of those?
Yeah. So what's up, Eric?
I need one of them.
Eric, what's up? You gonna hook it up or what?
Garrett, shut up and take my money, Garrett. I'll buy you an extra ticket, bro.
Is it a special ticket?
Andy Red.
I don't know.
Hey, speaking of that, did you guys see that they have a special menu for that day?
Yeah.
Like a taco truck, like a taco truck special menu. It's badass, dude.
That's cool.
It's like slap them hose fries and shit like that. Yeah, I'm not lying.
Oh, you need a face first.
I saw the list. I forgot what was on it, but I saw it. I know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, it's sick, dude. EM, that's Eric. That's Bama Bobble. He's using his alias EM there, but he's the one that showed it to me. It's sick, dude.
Dude, I talked to Bama last night. I said he needs to get on Instagram, man. He needs to show off that collection.
I know, dude. I've been trying for him for years, dude. He's hella good at customizing. We did a little FaceTime one time back in the day. He did a belly and like well, not a belly, but he did a hoodie on a Bobble. We did one like over the thing, and let's do it, man. Like, get on, dude. You need to get on and do some lives or something. Just get on there and show off what you got. I know one of his shelves broke, but he's a hella good collector, man. He's an awesome Braves collector. Nah, Eric, Eric, it's not how much, it's about what you got, dude. Your shit's like, and you know it so really well.
Always.
Yeah, dude, he knows it so really, really well. So Gabe, how many you got up there now?
A couple. Right now, you can.
He left again. He doesn't want
What's
to
up?
be.
You didn't like that question or what?
He's like, man, I don't compare to you guys. I'm out.
Yeah, dude. Jay, go grab. Jay, there we go, Jay. We gotta get a clear coat on that.
This is Bobble talk.
Wow.
Look at that bobble. Look at the head bobble on that one.
Gorgeous, bro.
It's heavy, solid. So I'm probably gonna get a little flack on some of this, but the reason those are coming out is because a previous order wasn't finished, and so I was trying to. There's some people that were into. What's that new pin?
That's the pin from Juan.
Hi.
Steel.
Oh yeah. What's up, Gabe? I'm glad to have you back.
Sorry.
Yeah, all right. I thought we made you mad by asking you a question.
No, my computer kind of does that at times, but I have all these up here.
That's pretty good. So,
I like it.
Wait.
Oh, look at this.
Look at
Look at that.
Hey.
Oh, look at that. Did Rajay draw that for you?
He was in the background blowing a kiss at me, but they didn't draw him.
So that's the biggest thing I missed about last weekend was I didn't get to meet Rajay Davis.
He was so nice, man. He was so nice. I didn't even have. We have season tickets in the VIP section anyway, so I didn't even have to like buy the ticket. But I was actually just going in there to get food because we get like a little pregame catered meal thing. And then he was like just finishing up with his line of people, and I was like, oh shit. I had an A's ball on me anyway, so it was just like, hey, one more for an old Oakland fan, and he was so nice, man. Like big old handshake and hug, and it Was the first thing he actually asked me, he was like, "Hey man, you just came from the gym, huh?" So that made me that made me feel kind of good, you know, big leaguer Myron a little bit. And then he was just so friendly though, like just shot the shit with me for like 5-10 minutes. I was just telling him about, you know, man, those good years in Oakland, watching you swipe all those bags and whatnot. And then I referenced, I was like, you know, my buddy Rob, huh? I just sent him a big old box of your own bobbleheads or whatnot.
Well, yeah, I bought out his whole collection, I think.
I got this custom of it from hitting the home run in Game 7 of the World Series. Yeah.
He looks good in that Cleveland uniform too.
He was a fan favorite for sure.
Yeah, dude, he was on, you know, he was unloading a lot of his game news stuff, and people were trying to get to that bat. So, I mean, they were, I don't know. He acted like he didn't have it, but I don't think he didn't want to sell the bat from that walk off. So, anyways.
Yeah, Rajay's dope, man. He played for the Ports too before or no?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say I thought he was kind of before that. Yeah, before that.
I was trying to
go through our minor league system. Yeah.
No. I was trying to help line him up for the show, but the price didn't. The price didn't line up and everything else. But it was good. It was good. He came out, but I wish it would have been like next weekend or something. Like some weekend I could have went. We got a question in here for Sandlot. What's your favorite piece in your collection and why? So Gabe, what's your favorite piece?
I'm gonna go get it because I think this is like automatically
right here.
Automatically number one.
There it is. There it is.
One of my favorite players ever. One of the hardest guys to get a bobblehead of, and then created by one of my best friends. Now it's kind of like a token of our friendship too. Me and Rob, you know what I mean?
Sorry.
This one got to be number one for me. Very special. And just look at it. It's perfect. Like, it's perfect, bro.
It's
the lightning, that smile, hitting a frozen rope.
Yeah, it's clean.
The gray Oakland. It's just perfect, man. Just perfect.
I like it.
Horrible at getting the right angle on this.
There you go. Hashtag Hindu42 right there, bro.
Yes, sir, baby. Always having fun.
So what's up, Gabe? What are you showing me? You showing me your home run ball?
Yeah.
I need to talk about that. You need to talk about.
Let's hear that story.
I want to hear the story, bro.
Let's hear that story.
This story, I mean, there's honestly not much to it. I mean, honestly, I was kind of, for anybody, I think Rob knows me most when it comes to like going to the games and stuff. But like with everything that's been going on, it's been kind of hard to like process of trying to keep that out and also trying to make a video at the same time. And so like for me, I think that in that moment I was just kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I was on my phone. If I'm being honest, I was on my phone and literally like, you know, I just heard it and literally I just look up and it's directly like eye contact locked on, just like a missile or something, just it's coming towards me. I was like, there's no way this is actually coming to me right now. I was like, I bet you this is gonna die down or something. It's gonna hit the rail, bounce on the field. Everyone's gonna ask, why didn't you reach over? And next thing you know, it's in my glove. And I just like, I didn't really know how to react because I was like, it's just something that I've always dreamed of doing, which is to catch an A's home run. Like, this isn't my first home run that I've caught. It's the first A's one, but not the first one that I've actually caught. And I've always pictured of catching one, even like with everything that's going on. It was like, would I even be able to have an opportunity to get one? And the fact that, you know, I don't know. It's kind of weird because, I wish Brian was like on here because he could like, I mean, he's here in the comments, so he'll like, praise it. But pretty much, this man literally, like, I was sitting at the back end of that section, and then he's like, bro, come sit up here, like next to me, like you're hella far away. It makes it look like you don't want to like talk to me or like whatever. And he's like, come
it's
sit
because
right
you
here.
sit at the back. You sit it back there. I don't know why.
I sit back there because I try to get an overview of everybody, but also in the event of a home run ball coming that way. Because I sat there on the day that we were throwing the tomatoes. Kevin Smith hit a home run and it went in that walkway and everybody was standing there. And that was also like something that was in my mind. I was like, bro, like that could have been mine because I was already sitting on that aisle and all I had to do is walk up and everybody was in the way. So
it's
like
easier
that
to come in for a ball
too.
than to move back for one too. You know what I mean? It's easier to come down a couple steps than to like try to track it as it's flying over your head. So that's a good move.
Yeah,
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, and so that's what was going on in my head, and like the Kevin Smith thing was like kind of stuck in my head still a little bit, and I was like, that was probably the closest thing I've ever got to an A's home run. I mean, you know, if I look back, there was a moment in 2019, Chris Davis hit a home run directly into my seat, and Paco was like, "Hey, let's go get some food," and we went. And literally, like as I'm walking around the stadium, I just see the ball land in my seat, and I was like, "Paco, we're not going to get food unless it's on my terms, because then at least I can say that it's my fault." But you kind of dragged me into that one. But other than that, like, it's just, I don't know. I still can't believe I have it. Into the ticket services, and I asked them, I was like, I know you guys don't really print out the tickets for anybody, but is there any way I can get a ticket stub? And she printed out a ticket stub from that day, and I label it and stuff like that and put it in the case. And hopefully this series there will be a video of me being able to get it signed, because coincidentally the A's, they did this thing a couple months ago when they released tickets during Spirit Week, where we can go on the field if you buy a ticket. So I bought a ticket, and it kind of just works out. So hopefully there's a video of me and Ramon and a signed ball coming towards YouTube and Instagram soon.
So this is a common question. I'm in like game use forums and stuff like that. This is a common thing. It's like, did you get the ball authenticated after you caught it? So this is from Eric Bama Bobble. They don't do that.
Yeah, what he said.
Sorry, go ahead. No, you go ahead. You explain it.
Well, no, I mean, you know the answer more than me, but did I get it authenticated? The simple answer is no. I mean, nobody came up to me. It wasn't like a milestone home run where somebody wanted the ball back, I'm assuming. And usually that's kind of how it seems like if it's a milestone, someone will come track it down. But other than that, Rob has the second part to the answer, because it's a very common thing. People constantly get onto the group chats and ask, "Oh, can you get authenticated?" The thing behind it is these guys are like cops or whatever. They're retired cops to do authentication. And the thing behind it is, if it's not in their eyesight the whole time, then it can't be authenticated. Because in theory, like there's a little video I saw the other day. Some kid, they threw a ball to him and he swapped the ball out real quick and gave it to somebody else. You can swap the ball out. And so there's no way for people to legally, I mean, if you were on the stand, can you say that was the actual ball, blah, 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 blah. They just don't do that. If it leaves the field of play. Generally, if it's on the field of play, they'll be pretty more lenient about it. But if it leaves the field of play, there's no way. Unless they're like standing there right with you when you catch it, or standing behind you and watching you, and they just don't do that. It's very common though. A common question at least. And then Jenny wanted to know on Chewy's, did he actually catch the home run ball? No, he didn't catch his home run ball.
Uh-oh.
Keep losing Gabe.
Gabe's on the McDonald's tonight, huh?
Yeah, he went to. He got to go to Starbucks,
he's
bro.
He's supposed to be the professional at this. What is?
Go to Starbucks.
My lights just went off.
Now fool's light. Gabe's messing with his lights.
Oh, there you go.
All right, I think I'm here.
Yeah, there you are.
Look,
Oh, now
it actually looks better.
Oh, look at that. You got the ring of death now. No, the first. So Eric, so you want to talk about Ruiz's first home run? Let's talk to our man Jay here. He had his hands on it. He almost had it. He had those batting gloves, and they just.
It was our first pitch of the game for the A's. So yeah, like we were just like sitting down and everything, still bullshitting, I guess. So I didn't have my glove on, but yeah, I went to barehanded with the Ricky Henderson gloves on, and it just bounced off my shit. Had my thumb like purple and twice the size.
Yeah.
At least I can say I touched it. I touched it first off his bat. You know, it was cool too because he hit it right to us, and it would have literally. I think we had a different banner up for Friday night, but it would have smacked like right off of the face of his personal banner that Brian normally hangs right there. That said, I forget what it says, but it's got a big picture of him and says something Ruiz. It would have hit like right in the middle of that thing. So a little part of me believes he hit that thing for us. You know what I mean? Because he always hears us up there yelling all kinds of crazy shit at him and whatever else. Good experience though, but man, yeah, I wish I had the mitt on, man, because then I would have got to go down there and probably at least meet him real quick, take a flick or something, because that was the first one. So
yeah, that was pretty epic.
Wasn't meant to be, bro. So,
but what's your favorite piece though, bro? Did you put out?
Yeah, what about a bobblehead, Gabe?
Oh, bobblehead.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and then Andy, you got to show us as well
So-
afterwards.
I'm ready to go.
So
Oh,
my
Andy.
bubble,
Go ahead, Gabe. Gabe, you do it.
So-
Gabe, you're on.
so my bobblehead I don't have present, but it's because
What the hell?
it's in the hands of one of my biased favorite player, which is JB Wendelken.
Oh yes,
Thanks
yeah,
to Rob.
yeah. I got it. Okay, so so that comes down to my fault. So let's not talk to Gabe about that right now.
No, thanks to Rob. There, in 2021, after JB Wendelken was DFA'd from the A's, I asked Rob before that even happened if he can help me make a bobblehead for him, because I was planning on doing a JB Wendelken Appreciation Day, so similar to a Blake Trinan Appreciation Day that I did even a couple years beforehand. It's just pretty much me making something for the player, and since JB was like really cool with me and still is, I just wanted to make something for him because he's a cool guy. And thanks to Rob, he was able to make a bobblehead. And after he was DFA'd, I flew down to Arizona and gave it to him personally, and he loved it. And still waiting on mine. So
I'll have it soon. I promise.
yeah,
All
all good.
Very soon.
But
All
yeah,
right,
that's
this-
my favorite one. But
It came out pretty clean. I liked it. I thought it was a good bobblehead. I thought it looked pretty good likeness to. It's an 8-inch one, so it's not like over the top. You know what I mean? So the bigger ones I can get a little bit more lifelike. You know what I mean? A little bit more accurate. I did some different things like with the stew where I can get a little bit even more accurate. So you might see my pieces coming out a little bit more consistent to the actual look and stuff. So I promise, Gabe, very soon. JB seems like a great guy, honestly. It seems fantastic. I mean, you made videos with him and everything else, so I think it's very.
I mean, homeboy really came to my house, so
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so Andy, you're up.
Sure. All right, it's crazy because my favorite pieces in my collection have nothing to do with Cleveland or Rochester. It's kind of crazy. So I brought this on Bobble Talk, my favorite piece. This is my dad. My dad gave me this. He's a Baltimore Orioles fan, but
Oh yes,
he had this in his office. As you can see, it's all messed up in the back, but
I love it.
he never had the heart to throw it out. So I've always just kept it. So that's the centerpiece of my collection, which is crazy because it's the worst condition one, but it'd be the one I would save in a fire. That would be the one I would save. Now I live in Sandusky. I mentioned it earlier. Two of our most famous athletes, Scott May.
it's back.
He was on that last Indiana college basketball undefeated team. He's from this area. He had a stint in the pros, but he played on the, I believe it was the 76 Olympic team. Yeah, 76. So that's him. And then Orlando Pace, offensive tackle, was just inducted to the game years ago. This is his high school uniform here. And then my good friends that I did their wedding for last fall, they made a custom of me. So this is me in my little DJ outfit.
Hey, look at that.
So that's me in my little uniform. I have to get in this every Saturday. So that's cool. I got the little microphone and everything there. So
that's clean, dude.
Yeah. This is pretty good though. I think.
Yeah, looks just like you, man.
I think I did a good job. I think it was really good. That's sick, dude.
I've wanted those for a while. I know there's different websites that'll do them for you, but it's you'd have to do some research, find the perfect one. Yeah, to get the likeness right, I'd have to really trust them. Yeah.
But they're pretty good. A lot of those websites, my mom, she gave me one of this teddy bear I grew up with, and they kept emailing them back and forth. So yeah, there's some pretty good ones out there, but nobody can touch NorCal Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't, there's other ones, there's other bobblehead makers out there that are all right, but once you have a couple NorCal Nodders in your collections, I mean, it's everything else feels kind of like a downgrade.
That's right.
Cream of the crop, baby.
Yeah. Something like that.
But with that, we need that Tupac Poetic Justice pinstripe jersey.
Yeah, that would be sick. I'd like to get that. I might do that in the off season or something like that. Well, I don't know. Off season is gonna get worse here if they keep going the way they're going. But I'd like to do something like that.
Sooner than we thought. Huh?
Yeah, I know. Ralphie's here. What's up, Ralphie? What's up, dude?
What up, Ralphie?
It's always good to have Ralphie around.
Ace Bobble, Jesus Nodder.
Yeah, so Rob, question for you for the show that's coming up in June. What can we all expect, and what should we be anticipating, man?
Yeah, so I was gonna if I had been on it, I would have emailed over some stuff. If you can give me like, while here in a few minutes, I'll send some stuff up with the. I can send some pictures of the boxes and stuff like that. But we're gonna have so live. We're gonna have Gallego. So first of all, I'm gonna be driving down to LA to go pick them up because they're gonna be in LA here the rest of the stuff. So I gotta come and say what's up to Foo when I get down there, and got to bring my little horse trailer. Bring those back. I got 12 boxes I got to bring back up. So there's gonna be 100 of them that are gonna be released. There is, just so you know, there's a box going to each of the players also. So there's gonna be 124 of each made. Part of my thing, gift to the players, each to Chris Davis and Mike Gallego. As I said, I'll give them each box of their own bobbles. These people are like super excited. You know, I mean, Chris Davis has bobbleheads made of them and stuff like that. But I mean, we got it down to the Mims band. I don't know if you guys know what Mims bands are, but the little wristbands with their little logo, their faces and stuff like that.
I just found out what that was. Mark told me about that.
Yeah, so that's an unreal. Like I collect those if I can get my hands on them. Very, very hard to get your hands on. Anyways, I got his wrists with the Mims bands on them, and he was blown away. Like that was like a big deal. I got his afro coming out the back of the helmet. Another big deal. I made these with them, with both players. Gallego really didn't. I mean, he cared, but he didn't care that much because he was just excited because he never had a bobblehead. Mike Gallego is one of the nicest dudes. So we talk about how nice Dave Stewart is. We talk about like Steinbach, all these, Mike Norris. Talk about all these guys like that, and just how Norris came on the show and talked like that. Gallego's the same way. Gallego will talk to you and explain everything to you. A hell of a nice guy. You know, and he knows everything about it. I text him pictures, stuff like that, and then he's like gets excited about the bobbleheads like I get. Like it's unreal. I suggest if you guys can, anybody watching or whatever, can get out to this, please come. These guys kind of sometimes think that they're kind of not relevant as much anymore because, you know, you don't know these guys as much. But when I was growing up, Mike Gallego was the shit. Like he was sick. He was the utility player. I mean, he was like Tony Kemp on steroids. Like, dude, he not on steroids literally, but you know what I mean?
Might have been. You never know.
Yeah, he could have. But he was hella good. And he was a fielder. He did all that stuff, and he was amazing. And he just one of the hardcore players you needed to win the World Series. Chris Davis is sick. I'm sorry. I mean, I know he's not like
underrated how much he did for the A's, bro. Like,
dude, he was
150 homers basically in like 3 years, like just nuts.
Crazy good.
Crazy.
That's a good career for most guys. Like 150 bombs hit in 3 seasons, like just
unreal. And he's hella nice.
Whatever he is, like 5'10", 190, little guy with that long ass swing too, and he was just cranking them. Yeah, like man, yeah, crazy.
So much
definitely
hip power.
Deserves his flowers. Yeah, dope.
And so he's gonna be he'll be out there. He's a little quieter, like on text and stuff like that. But I know he's an amazingly nice guy. Like he knows Stomper Beanie and everything else real well. And I mean, he remembers things about because she made him a what do you call it?
Right, he got like one of the first ones, and those
a blanket. It was a crocheted blanket that he had for one of his trial.
The Nikes, the crocheted Nikes. She made him like some dunks or something.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, she made him like some
I don't know. The blanket is the big one that he had. And remember that, and because I ran into her at the show over the weekend, and she was bringing that up and talking about it, and it's amazing, dude. And so they're like they're very sentimental people. You know what I mean? Like they love people, very sentimental, very nice. And so I suggest if you guys get out there, please come out and meet them and greet them. That's $130 for my bobbleheads for the pair. That includes authentication and everything. Take pictures with them.
$130 for both?
$130 for both.
That's cheap.
That's a good
it's
deal.
Very cheap.
Very inexpensive, bro. That's a great deal. And you get a photo?
You get a photo. You get a photo. Get to meet them. They'll hang out and talk and be there. I mean, we're talking full $130 a bargain. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought you were selling them 130 each with signed and a photo. I was ready to pay 130 each.
But that's the Bobble Talk special I was giving you, bro. Nah, dude, because I mean, they're not, and it's only 100 going to be released from out of the our release thing. Like I said,
Yeah.
there's 124 made. They're going. Each guy's getting a case for their family, and they can do whatever the hell they want to do. They can sell. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? It's not my thing. But I think it's a bargain, dude. I think it's sick. And the whole point of it was to get them out, get them. We're trying to bring as many of these guys out as we can, and this and that. I want to try to do something with Stu. I want to do regular size version of that bobblehead that we made.
Mark me down for the first one, please.
Yeah. Oh man, I got people lining up and beating.
Mark me down for number 13, please.
I will fight every single one of you guys.
And I'll root for the ball.
I will eat you guys up.
By the time you get over here to fight me, I already have one.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty fast. I can teleport.
He'll pop up out of nowhere, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, you know what? The selfish Dodger of me wants to see an 89.
I know.
I mean, an 81 ticket base Dave Stewart, man.
So I talked with Ralphie on the mat too. Ralphie on there too. So yeah, too. But I want to do something like that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind. I would love it if Stu was on board with it. You know what I mean? Because Stu liked seeing those bobbles, right? Those Dodger bobbles.
Yeah, he loved them. Bro, like I tripped out when he was just like tripping out on the bobbleheads that I brought to him. He was like talking about his number, and then like, the whole number 12 and how he was fighting with whoever wore number 12 as well as at the time, or I don't know, but he just like it brought back good memories to him, and he was just I don't even think he knew that these bobbleheads were made of them.
Yeah.
So he was tripping out on that. And then what's interesting as well is like there were a lot of Dodger fans that got some stuff signed by him as well. So he has a pretty good, nice following from the teams that he played for.
Doesn't he come across like one of the most genuine people?
Chill, super chill, very nice,
down to earth soul, man. He's so
super approachable.
Yeah,
it's insane.
And he's
unreal.
He's born and raised in Oakland, like grew up to play for the A's, and he like stuck around and still cares about us. You know what I mean? Like he like how you were talking about Fool earlier, like as a Dodger guy compared to an A guy, like that's the it's like he's our homegrown that never left us kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like he means a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Especially after losing Ray Fosse, I'd say he's like our last like homegrown, like OG that never left. That's just like kind of carrying a torch for us and like still cares and shit. Like Stu is our treasure for sure. Protect Stu at all costs.
Yeah, no, he definitely he's very vocal about the move to Vegas too. So that's great to see that.
Bro, he tried to buy the A's. He tried to buy the Coliseum site. He had a whole group like black-owned billionaires and shit, and they basically denied him. Like he did. He's done all he could for Oakland. Like we were all.
Wow.
So when I was in the back room, they were doing an interview. Like when I first got in the back room with him, they were doing an interview with him, right? And they're I'm gonna change seats here in a minute, but they were interviewing him about stuff, and I can't wait till Imran puts it up. True Sports Cards. Once I put it up, I think they're gonna put it on their Instagram. It's a quite a long interview, but it's an amazing interview, and he talks about how Koufax taught him how to throw the fork ball correctly. Amazing. Like that was a moment we dropped our draws or whatever. But he also talks about his efforts to bring an expansion team into Nashville and Nashville Stars and be in honor of a Negro League team. He just an amazing, like what he wants to do and who he is and what powers he's using. I mean, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? The sentiment, the genuineness, the everything is unreal. But I just hope I would be blown away if he could buy the A's. But that's a
shout out to Bip Roberts too. I love Bip Roberts a lot for a lot of those same reasons as Stu.
Yeah.
Born and raised in Oakland, and just what he does outside of baseball, like completely, but for the Oakland community, with like rehabbing guys out of the system and stuff like that. Like Bip and a lot of the same traits. Him and Stu are the perfect example of like two old school like Oakland OGs, you know what I mean? Like cool as hell, super smooth, and just genuine, down to earth. They care about people. They care about the community, the neighborhood. I love both those guys, man.
Yeah.
Bip and Stu.
Sorry, Andy. I know you're getting a lot of Oakland stuff.
No, you're
We're-
good.
we're-
Let's
we're-
Listen,
get on.
this
We
is
always
a-
do that. You knew it was going to
This
be
is
a
an
Oakland soapbox
education.
tonight. Come on.
I'm just happy to listen and be a part of it.
But we're licking our wounds right now
I was
because
going to say, yeah, we're hurting right now, man. We got to
day by day it gets worse
Boy,
with us
we're-
around
Well,
here.
dude, Cleveland was on the fringes of being where you guys were at until they signed a stadium lease extension last year. So I don't want any team to lose its fan base, lose its team. Any fan base.
Doesn't it almost seem like just throughout all the sports league, it's almost just this like musical chairs of like stadium sagas. You know what I mean? Like there's always a few teams that are just going through this like whatever it is, 5, 10, sometimes 20 years of bullshit of like threats to move. But if you think about it, it's like almost just like a blueprint that all these team owners are starting to do now. Not as bad as John Fisher, but just
So
doesn't it?
while
It's
we're
like,
on this
yeah,
topic,
every
without
team every few years, if they don't
without
get a new
opening this
system, they keep
Pandora's
pointing
box
it.
too much, they're still miles apart on the public financing in Vegas. So is it just like, what is the sentiment feeling as it stands right now among the Oakland fan base?
Well, when what do you mean they're miles apart? Because when did you hear
It's
that?
over like $100
Talk
million
about-
between what the team wants and what the city's willing to give.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Vegas is
but
kind of that.
as of today, there's a verbal agreement, and that's the big depressing moment today. There's something with legislators that Gabe. Can you elaborate a little bit? Do you know what's?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. There was a loose agreement that Casey
right
was
back.
talking about today, and in other words, to just say, it's kind of looking bad right now for possibly them. You know, of everything that we saw that yesterday, where they were miles apart, which that seemed like it was true. Now it seems like they're pretty much getting close, and from what it seems like, from what Casey was tweeting, or from what I saw, it says that they're expecting a joint statement from state officials, legislative leaders, the Oakland A's, and Clark County officials addressing the Major League Baseball team's relocation to Las Vegas either tonight or tomorrow. And I mean, it does, as what Casey would say, is that would this mean that it's official? No, not necessarily. They still have to get this approved, and everything else is just right. But right now, because they pretty much are kind of like getting closer to, holding hands, and it just looks pretty bad as of today.
And Fisher's a five tool D bag. So
you know what's interesting is that the location of where the stadium would be, right there where the Tropicana's at now. By the way, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but so my wife, she, was a Vegas native, born and raised in Vegas, moved out here to LA with me. So she still keeps up with all the news. She still gets all the Facebook notifications of all the news stations out there in Vegas. And so the Tropicana, they actually sent out notices to all the employees who work at that casino, and they said that in 2 years, you're all pretty much going to get fired.
Jeez.
Yeah. So what's interesting is and even seeing everything where the Tropicana is at, it doesn't work.
That's exactly what my
does
mom said.
not
It was
work.
How are you going to get to a game with strip traffic and no public
It does
transportation?
not
No walking?
work.
It's a nightmare where they're putting it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the A's got the worst deal, or will get the worst deal out of all this, if they move to Vegas, or when they move to Vegas, or whatever it may be, because they're not going to be able to do anything with that location, and then it's such a small. Was it 9 acres?
Yeah.
So,
Tiny.
wouldn't that put them at the smallest stadium in all of MLB?
Yeah.
There's minor league ballparks bigger than that.
I was gonna say, I don't even know where you park or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Have outfield bleachers.
ultimately one of the worst locations you can choose. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not impossible, but I mean, it sounds kind of dumb when you look at it, because I mean, they have to build a dome, and most domes or retractable roof stadiums, they're more than 9 acres, and them trying to do that, it's like how Brody said, the architectures are gonna have to figure that one out, but it's crazy. It's crazy that they would be willing to throw away $80 million here in Oakland and have this whole 55-acre site and be able to do whatever they were trying to do. And now they're pretty much saying, like, give us the the worst deal possible as long as we're not here. We'll take it. It's crazy to me how the dude really just is like the worst businessman ever.
So let's try to put ourselves in their shoes, and the Fisher and whoever, because why would you want to move from Oakland? What's the main reason why you wouldn't want to stay in Oakland?
A new stadium to quadruple the franchise value overnight, like the Raiders did.
Okay, that I argue that's not arguably. I think that okay. You want my opinion? My opinion is Fisher's broke or hurting really, really bad, and he can't build a development. He can't build a development that he initially asked for here in Oakland. He can't afford it. He can't afford to develop Howard Terminal, because what he wanted there was a full development of commercial, residential, all this stuff. He wanted to be a big time developer. I don't think he has the money anymore to do that. So he went and played the game of putting things against each other. In my opinion, this is the most feasible way for him to keep the team, is to put it at that Bailey spot or Bally's or whatever it's called. Like, he doesn't have to buy the land, right? He's not buying it. He's getting he's getting the transfer for free. He's only in for a couple. Really, he's only going to need a couple $100 million, right? He doesn't need $1 billion or whatever. If he can get what he wants, it's a lot cheaper for him to develop it, and he can keep the team, I think.
I hate him. I just hate him.
I hate him. The worst thing is they got me hating Las Vegas. Like, the people in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
There's no reason for me to hate them.
It feels like a fucking enemy or something now.
Right.
Right. Like, I like Vegas. Like, I've got folks from Vegas.
I have no reason to hate anybody in Vegas.
And they don't want this shit either. They don't want to inherit this garbage nest that they're watching unfold. Like, they're like, yeah, we'll just wait a few years for expansion. Like, who would want this? It's like, it's not like you're getting a new owner or a new, you're gonna get a 30,000 seat stadium and this crap shit team and ownership. Like, he's gonna suddenly splurge when he's in Las Vegas. Like, no, he's gonna put out this little dickweed roster, basically live off revenue sharing, like food stamps or whatever. Like, he's.
I agree. I think he wants to continue to own the A's. I really do think that's what it is. And
I mean, why not? Yeah, he basically got him. He got him for free.
How crazy is it? Say okay, everything goes to plan, according to plan. They build where the Tropicana is now. How crazy would it be that maybe a block and a half down the strip, you have a Dodgers clubhouse store?
Yeah.
On the Vegas Strip.
Yeah. Crazy.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, one of the at least from what I remember reading, if I'm reading it or if I remember correctly, is I remember they said one of the things that they wanted outside the stadium was like an MLB store, not like an A's team store or anything, like an MLB store that had every freaking team. Which
it's just like
what they were saying is that they're trying to get pretty much all the the tourists to build this stadium, and it's like right there it just tells you they do not plan on anybody in Las Vegas locally to be filling up that stadium. It's more of just tourists. I mean, I get it. But like, come on.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, there's already a Dodger clubhouse in Vegas, right. And I think the only thing that Vegas residents are excited about, to be honest, is watching the Dodgers play at this stadium.
Dodger Stadium 3.0.
Yeah.
Kind of related. Wasn't that last year when at the Giants game, wasn't there Dodger shit getting sold like at some game the last couple of years, and Giants fans were freaking out? Does anybody remember that? I could have swore it was at AT&T Park. They were either selling Giant stuff or like some rival team. I remember seeing something like that.
I might have seen something like that.
You know what? Does that ring a bell, right? And Giant.
It's a little bit
about like how disrespectful, and Loki in my head, I was like, yes.
I've seen it happen at the Coliseum. They're selling Dodger
in New York, they were selling Shohei stuff.
Maybe I was gonna say one of the Ohtani stuff games. I think they have like a full Angels little dugout store pop up kind of thing. Which I mean, that's not far fetched. You know what I mean? He's basically gargantuan as far as how much. Yeah, his like market and shit. Pretty much nobody bigger, and they still suck. But oh well.
Toasty, welcome Toasty #1, and I don't think I don't think that's what they're looking for, bro. I don't think he wants to sell it, dude. I don't think they want to sell.
Skydome has a good question. I don't know if you can put that up, Rob.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Skydome, Andy, were you in Ohio when the Cleveland Browns moved? How'd that go down?
I was not. I was in New York. I was 8 or 9 years old, but it really crippled the city. In football, it's just a different beast than baseball, and I'm sure that you guys could probably even attest to this better than I can with the Raiders leaving Oakland and going to Vegas. So, but it's just greed as it comes down to. It's, with John Fisher, you were saying, he wants to still own the team. He wants to make as much money as possible. He wants to have be this real estate mogul. It's the same thing with Art Modell and Spanos with the Chargers and so on and so forth with all of them. So and the only losers in all this, the fans. So yeah.
Oh, I think everybody's gonna lose. I really do think Bally's is gonna end up with a stadium and maybe a team by the end, or some kind of immediate sale, because they really don't have to put anything into this project. You know what I mean? They're given that land, develop it, and then we're gonna end up with a stadium. And so it's stupid. I think Fish is gonna still lose the team no matter what. I still think he's gonna lose them. And this whole thing's just a shit show. Here's Trent. He has a good perspective on it. He's saying KJ Wright, linebacker for the Seahawks, spent his last year playing for the Raiders. He said he hated it. Every year it was like an away game. Barely any Raiders fans. You know that the players have got to be affected somehow. Oh, look at that.
How about something nice, man? This is fucking depressing the shit out of me. Let's sprinkle a little Bobble talk back.
That's cool.
Yeah, same here. We're bringing back Bobble talk for a second.
That's the
I got another one coming in soon.
There may be many more, but this is the first.
Oh, I got a new one. I haven't even shown him
the autograph from Melo.
It's sick. That one, the bottom one.
I'm still waiting on mine.
It's right there, bro. It's right here. I just got to get the stadium done. I got to get the old school Caldy done and a couple of things. Man, I got these springs down good. I'm telling you, dude. I got these springs down.
Yeah, this thing's sturdy, man. Look at that. With the
and that Ricky too, bro.
Ricky's almost ready too. I have it ready for you soon. Yeah, look at that. Let me see. Oh, so what's that? The mustard dog?
What you got, Andy?
With the Chief Wahoo base.
Yeah, Gabe. For Gabe, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's sick.
Where's the? Hold on, let me put you in focus here. What? Let me see that again.
That was dope, bro.
So the hot dogs. These are the racing hot dogs. I got this set like 3 months ago. I just haven't had to display it yet. But it's got the Chief Wahoo base right here.
That's sick. Yeah. That's new.
These are at least 15 years old or so.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So
sick.
Yeah. So.
And those are by Forever Collectibles.
Wow. Yep. Those are super expensive.
That's hella cool.
Yes, this is probably the most I've spent on a set ever. So, but they're hella hard to find, especially new in these condition.
That's crazy.
Congratulations, bro.
I'm going to definitely display them. So.
Look at that.
Big heads.
That's dope, bro. Congrats, man. Congrats on those.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love those, dude. I'd never seen that before.
Yeah, I'll definitely make a post on them here shortly.
That's unreal. Trent's on here. Hey, Trent, I saw Mariners bobblehead collector. He just picked up one in the Foco Hindus. He was excited as can be. So that's pretty cool. Why aren't they displayed?
My custom bobblehead. I can't wait.
Who's that? Hey, 510. Where you at? Where you at, bro? 510.
For a while. Yeah, hop in here, Marcus. Marcus.
I'm looking for you, dude. I've got more room in here. So what was that Wahoo base is tight, dude.
Yeah, it's sick,
I'll definitely display it. I know Skydome was here quote, man. I need to get one more shelf, bro. Just one more, that'll be good.
Oh yeah.
One more.
Hey Rob.
What's up, bro?
What do you think?
Oh yeah, where'd you get that at? That's clean.
My girlfriend gave it to me.
Oh,
it's me.
I know. I figured. That's tight. That's clean. That's cool. That little ring and that little ring they got there is tight, dude. I love it.
But
It's hella cool.
there's one problem with it though.
What?
He ain't got a Roman Reigns
I
shirt
said,
on,
what?
bro.
True. True.
Is there any?
Hey, I
is
don't
there
know.
any-
I know most people. I don't really post my shoes or anything, but
Stingers
tell
out,
me the
baby.
shoes don't add up.
Look at that,
For
right?
those who have ever seen me wear the Mike
Oh,
Trouts, those are supposed to be the Mike Trouts.
Oh yeah, I can barely.
Okay.
Let me.
Yeah, look.
I'm
Actually,
trying to
like,
look. Hang on, let me put you in focus here.
Ah,
Right,
Do it
nice.
again. Do it again, then. Let me see.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, it's not locked in. Yeah, that's sick.
Oh yeah. That's clean.
That's sick. I hella want a bobblehead of myself.
That's
for,
clean.
like,
Who
me and
made
my
that?
wife in
I don't know.
06.
Natalie had someone make it for me, and she gave it to me for Christmas.
That's clean. That came out real good.
Probably went through one of those bobblehead companies also.
Yeah, I assume so.
That's cool.
What where'd Andy go? Oh, we got
He's
15
coming back.
minutes
He's on his
till,
way back.
till we got 15 minutes till 510 gets in here.
This is my another
What we looking at?
Sandusky boy. My man Walter Cook made this for me, another custom here. He's the first player ever to hit a grand slam in the World Series. So,
Oh wow, look at that. Look at that all back thing you got on there.
yeah, I got a little thing here. So like this is his card here. I got a great I'm not a card guy. This is like one of the only cards I have and it's graded. But yeah, it's like a little thing here, and then this is from 1920. So
Wow. Well, I'm sorry. The first guy to hit a grand slam
in the World Series ever.
in the World Series. Okay.
He's from
That's
Sandusky,
crazy.
my hometown. So
Sandusky, do you guys get like a lot of junk talk because of that whole Penn State thing and all that guy?
not really, no. But we're known for Cedar Point. We got the world's best amusement park. Like I can see the roller coasters from my apartment window.
Dude, you brag about that like no other. I gotta get out there one day.
Check this out. Look at this one.
All right, where we at now? Hey, how can I get my hands on a Tony Fury bobblehead? A
That one,
t-shirt.
I don't,
Does he have
I
any
don't know.
t-shirts?
does he have T-shirts? I'm not sure. I don't think he does.
Wait, is that a
Oh,
custom?
man.
We got this one.
Yeah.
So
No.
in so Hulk Hogan actually has his own restaurant, and he also has a store within the same area. And so when I went to WrestleMania in 2021, I believe it was, I went down there and I went to his shop, and this was like at his store or at the restaurant.
What's at the bottom of the base?
Oh yeah, shit. I got it.
It says Hogan's Hangout. That's what it's called. And he
At
opened
the very bottom.
No, what's the
Oh.
brand he's looking for?
Oh, the brand. Here you go.
Oh, Collectico.
Oh, okay. I've never even heard of them.
No, there's I forgot they made something. I have something made by
I
them.
think
That's
it's the
dope.
69.
Hey.
We have Jay out here in a minute. We're gonna have Jay show off here in a
Hey,
second.
hey, Google.
I want a
Look
Tony
like-
Fury T-shirt though. I gotta find me one of those.
We'll
All right, where
find
we
it.
at, Jay? Where we at, Jay?
Oh, you want to see it? I was pulling
Yeah,
out
you're
the
up. You're up.
only one of two in the whole world here.
There
This
we
is
go.
This is
Look
the
at that.
Smash Bash 510 Bobbles custom. This was the San Francisco Giants SGA.
Oh,
it's
I
fucking-
got
he's
that
wearing,
one.
Like,
Oh,
he's
the
wearing, like,
Fonzarelli.
black and orange. The
I
mark like
Look at some
sanded
night
it
driving.
all the way down.
We get
Made
some
it-
night
made
driving
it
music for
really
that
nice.
one.
was gonna have someone customize mine too, but then he signed
Look at
mine, so I can't really do much about it.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
damn, you're an A's fan. You got a Giants bobblehead.
He's got a girlfriend that's
Yeah,
a
And
I
then
know.
these
fan.
are also
But it's E40 though.
these are two of the sickest
Look
bobbleheads.
at those. Look at that. Look at that. Norris.
I
Yeah,
can't remember.
man,
Too
Mike
short.
fell last week before the show. He was supposed to come hang out in the booth with us, but he fell. I felt bad for him. Prayers
Mike,
out to Mike Norris.
Oh, it's
I
too
Oh,
dark.
no.
I was giving
Did
it
he
to him.
really?
It's too dark.
Yeah, but he's doing okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, then look at these. I got all three Mac Dre's, and I just found the Fizzell Washington the other day, so I'm gonna
Oh,
find
yeah,
this
look at that.
That's
Oh.
hella
complete
cool.
set.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. This is the Andre Mackesy
Oh,
rapping and
That's
everything.
cool.
sick.
That's right.
I like it. I like it.
Hey Rob, we
Trey.
should get one of all three of you guys up from Bobble Talk on one.
And then yeah, that's what
Very
I
clean.
have a vision of a trio bobblehead of all three of y'all. Basically, like your caricatures that are on your stickers, like together, like that A's Big Three one. It'd be so sick. As a pin too. low key, if like Mark wasn't like the pin guy already, I wanted to like get a pin made for you guys, but I would have to like ask him like, how do I even do that? And he would
Get him up. It's pretty easy. He's getting.
It's not bad. It's simple.
I'm getting pins done through Stash and Bash.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
No, yeah, that would be a sick. Basically, yeah, like that logo that's in the upper left hand of the screen, but like the cartoon version of your guys' stickers would be such a sick bobblehead. Have you guys
Like
standing
that?
at the trough with your arms?
Can we get that as a bobblehead?
Beat me to it, yeah, right on cue.
Can
That's
we get that as a
funny.
bobblehead?
What?
I mean, Fu, you fit in right in at the collie, man. You were chirping home players, chirping. Yeah, we love.
Bro, I thought I was back at home, man. I was talking hella shit.
Similar vibe, right? Nice and grungy, nice and dirty.
Yeah, 100%.
Plenty of real
100%.
estate. Plenty of real estate for everybody. Yeah.
You know what?
Love that.
And I've said this before in the past, and you can run the tape too. I've always said it, like, and I think this is why I get along a lot, more with Rob and Mark, is that every Oakland game that I've been to, it's felt like a Dodgers stadium vibe, where everyone's having fun, everyone's like, they're showing love and representing, and we get to talk shit, and it's all good vibes, man. Anytime I've gone to a Giants game, I've gotten close to getting into several fights. So
Every
Yeah,
time.
that's the thing. It's weird. Oakland has always had this reputation of like people get stabbed and like all your fans are thugs. Bro, Giants fans are low key the ones fucking beating people up and paralyzing people. And yeah, anytime I've ever gone there for Battle of the Bay, I have someone try to like fight me and shit. I never see that at the Collie. I'm just saying, it's all love at the Collie. I never see none of that ratchet, like beat your ass stuff until I go. Just saying.
What's it like out there?
What's
it like out there in Cleveland?
Jokes you get, it's like, oh, like, do you get how many times you've been to prison and shit like that? And it's like, bro, low key, San Fran fans are the ones fucking everybody up. Niner fans too, bro. Niner fans will fucking murder you.
that's crazy.
I was gonna say it's pretty chill, but like there was that viral incident of that woman spitting on that man and they got in a fight, but that's an anomaly. I feel like Cleveland's pretty low key, relaxed. Hey, calm. Like they just want people in the stadium, and I've never really been a fight, seen a fight, or anything like that.
That's good.
At Dodger Stadium, there are several fights that do break out. I can't say it's like every game, but it's kind of like the norm where people are like fucking each other up. But it's like when you go and you sit in the reserve level, which is like the nosebleeds, someone's bound to get stupid drunk and beat each other up, and people get tossed out. It's kind of like a norm already, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We used to have a lot of that at the Coliseum for Raider games, but it's been the Coliseum is pretty quiet, pretty family friendly these days. I haven't seen any kind of like altercation like that in a while. Have you guys? I can't remember the last fight I saw or anything like that at the Coliseum. It's been a while.
Not everybody's too depressed to fight. Like there's no fight left. Yeah. There's no
the ones
like
that are still there for A's are just hugging each other, just holding on.
I'm too busy fighting off my own emotions to fight somebody
else. We're coping, yeah.
Yeah, we're very emo all of a sudden. It's the emo vibe out there.
Yeah. But don't get it twisted. You come in the Coliseum talking shit, you can still get your issue.
Yo, I'm coming. Before that place closed, hopefully later than sooner, I'm getting my ass out there with you boys. So
yeah, come out, especially if you can get out on a Friday. It'd be great. We got Trish coming out here real soon. She's gonna be in June for the show.
I'm gonna fight Dave Cavill. Let's go, Mark. Let's jump.
Yeah, now he is one that would have some issues coming around.
Doesn't he have the chokeable looking neck? You just want to fucking grab his neck and like one of those little toys, those little kid toys.
Don't get in Jay's way. Dave Cavill, stay away from Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate him.
I hate him on site.
I hate him more than Fisher because he tried to like woo us and like act like he was our friend publicly and like all on our side. And it's just, I don't know. I always saw right through it. He always just seemed like a little weasel to me, just like how someone else said, like
bobblehead.
Just a fucking wiener. I hate him. Sorry, excuse my language. Get angry. That's why I don't like talking about this stuff, man. It gets me all angry and testy and.
Toasty wants to go to a Giants game. He would enjoy that.
Fudge Giants.
I just found that bobblehead, by the way. Gabe, the Hulk Hogan one
Yeah.
at hoganshangout.com.
Dude, athletics is the link between us all, bro. Timmy's got some crazy gamer athletics reference there too in the comments.
Eric would like to watch. Mark wants to fight Cavill, and then Eric would like to watch it, just so everybody's aware.
That's crazy.
Let's
That's
see
the
what Timmy
one
has
thing
to say.
that someone pointed out to me is someone pointed out saying that one thing that if they do end up going to Vegas is that something that's like they will never have is that people knew who caught the home run ball, which was me, and that everybody instantly knew that I caught it. And I was like, everybody was messaging me and everything like that, and it just nobody would ever it's just the community that we've built here. That's never gonna happen over there.
Special, man. Yeah.
Arguably, that's because we only have 2,000 fans at the stadium.
True.
And it's a lot easier to.
Yeah.
It's a little easier for the cream to rise to the top when we don't have 100,000 people. Like at a Dodger thing, there's so many damn people at a Dodger game. It's crazy, dude. Like it's like a wave of people, man.
You
Crazy.
know, so the first video that I did on my YouTube when I went to go get the Mookie Betts bobblehead, so I have a pass for the season ticket holders. Even though I'm not a season ticket holder, I was blessed by one of the homegirls. She gave me she added me to her season ticket plan as a guest for her, so I can go in with all the season ticket holders. From going in where it's like maybe a handful of people, where it's like maybe up to 100 people, and then you get to see the stadium alone and people doing their thing, people getting set up to work, and just seeing the stadium kind of like dead, I guess you could say. And then when the gates open and just like the flood of people that go in, it's crazy. You get fans in waves. Then you get fans that show up on time when before the first pitch, but when you're on time at Dodger Stadium, you're already late. And then you get the people that show up late, which is on when it's like the first pitch. And then you get the extra set of people that show up maybe half an hour after the game has started. And it's just like constant people going into the stadium. It's crazy, man, especially for a stadium giveaway, or if they're playing a specific team like the Yankees, or they're playing the Padres, or they're playing the Giants. Depending on like what rivalry team that they're playing, it gets insanely packed.
Yeah. It was. I mean, I've been to a couple stadiums, and that was the most amount of people. I mean, even I used to have Raiders season tickets and everything else, and especially certain games, Green Bay and stuff like that. You get packed and stuff. But the amount of different people at a Dodger game was unreal to me. That seemed like a massive amount of people.
And you showed up late. You showed up late, Rob.
I did.
But you were on time.
I know.
You see what I'm saying? But you showed up late.
I know. It's crazy. You need to show up like an hour ahead at least to feel like to there.
Yep.
To be in, just to be normal, I feel.
To get properly settled in for the game.
Yeah.
For sure.
Get to land and all that. Yeah.
Just to get to your seat. I mean, it's a big stadium. Yeah. I feel.
So what I'm hearing is that when I go down there, I have to get there 2 hours early.
Yes,
I would.
Yes. So the game that you're going to, I already talked to you about. August 1st, they're giving away a Tommy Lasorda 1988, I believe, replica championship ring, or 81. I forget what year, but they're giving away that replica ring, and it has not been announced. The Dodgers have not even announced it. I happened to find a picture of that stadium giveaway. So that's going to be a very, very busy game when the A's are out there for that weekend. It's going to be chaotic for you. So not only do you have to get there early to get good parking, but also when you're going through the gates to line up and all that good stuff. So I'll probably be there at the game. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. And if I'm there, I'll link up with you, bro.
Let me know. I need a tour guide.
I got you.
Yeah. I need a date, fool. Will you be mine?
Mando's mandatory, homies. Come on now.
I'll be your date too.
Absolutely. Everybody can get it. What's popping?
I'm just a short bus trip away, baby. I'll be down there in a hurry. You already know.
Also, Jay, are you behind on the game? Behind you?
Probably. Why? What is it over?
No, it's just I'm watching, and I think I have a different. Yours is on defense and mine's on offense, or switch one of the two.
I'm probably using up all the bandwidth, so it's Hulu starts freezing up. Oh, it's what, top of the 8th? Yeah, I think my shit's on like the 6th inning.
At least y'all can watch the damn game. Shit.
Basically, just background fucking.
So, Andy, what's it like at Cleveland? I mean, do you have to get there super early?
Man. All right, so I live 60 miles from the stadium. If it's a 7 o'clock game, I can literally leave here at 5:30, be in my seat by first pitch.
Whoa! Really?
Yeah, really.
Where is the stadium in Cleveland? Is it?
You live how far away?
I live 60 miles away. Yeah, the
60.
stadium, it's right off of Interstate 90.
Okay.
So, and it's right in the heart of downtown, but it's located in a downtown area. So there's tons of parking. While it does get bottlenecked and jammed up, there are a lot of exits to get off of, and it's really easy to get in and out of. STO, I believe, has been to Cleveland before. I think Mark even said he's been to Cleveland, I think, before, 510. I just love it. It's just really easy to get in and out of.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing a huge renovation where they're going to be getting rid of the shipping crates up in right field and actually activating that space. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I love Progressive Field just because part of it is the easy access in and out of the stadium.
How old
That's
is that
awesome.
ballpark too? When did they build that one?
1994 was the first year. So it's coming up on 30 years. Yeah. Yeah.
And has it been renovated a little bit to keep it modern?
It has, but it's gonna go through probably the biggest renovation to date. So like the upper right field area, it's all like standing room, but it's a dead zone. Nobody goes up there unless it's opening day or the playoffs. And then also in left field, if you can think about it, there's like these big glass windows. It's like what they call the Terrace Club. That's going to be redone. So they're going to do a lot of social spaces, drink rails, in-stadium betting parlors, those kind of things they're going to do at the stadium, which if you look at Cleveland, they don't need the last 5 to 10 upper deck sections. They can really cut that out for sure. So it's right. It's 35,000. So, and they might get 5 sellouts a year. They might right now. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can keep a stadium nice and plenty comfortable for fans by just doing a nice little renovation, whatever, every 10, 20 years. But yeah, I like how they still have there's almost like even the ballparks from the 90s are starting to disappear, man. Like every team's getting a new ballpark every like 15, 20 years. The Rangers have had like 4 ballparks since the A's have had 1.
Wow.
I swear. I thought their old ones still seem new, and they already got another new one. Like it's crazy. So yeah, I
love those renderings from the pictures from Oakland back in the 80s, man. That stadium looked beautiful before Mount Davis went up.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm nostalgic for anything more than pre-Mount Davis Oakland Coliseum. Like I have dreams about it and shit. I wish I could time travel and just walk one lap around pre-Mount Davis Coliseum one time. I was a little kid when it got built, so I hardly remember it. Yeah. I was 7 years old when it went up. Yeah, 6 or 7. So I can barely. Sadly, all I know is that giant fucking monstrosity in center field.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was really something to.
I was gonna say, yeah, your childhood was like peak Coliseum, huh? Like mid late 80s, huh? Like that was like hot, no Raiders.
When they won the World Series, I was 9, and so it was just the feel of everything was a lot different. I mean, even walking in and everything was a lot more impressive. But the whole thing where you could see out to the Oakland Hills through the outfield and center field and stuff like that, so it was cool. It was a lot different. Today's thing looks like shit, but whatever. Andy, did you go to Jacob Fields? Did you ever go to Jacob Fields?
You mean Municipal Stadium before?
I thought it was called Jacob Field too, wasn't it?
So Progressive Field used to be called Jacobs Field, but before that, it was Municipal Stadium where the Browns played, and that was a shithole. So,
well, look at who's here.
Uh-oh.
Marcus. Marcus.
Hey, Sunshine.
Sorry I took off, man. What's up, Mark?
How was dinner? You want to talk? You scared?
You don't want to talk to us, bro?
Yeah, why
That's
didn't you?
fine.
Why didn't you
Whatever,
say
dude.
something?
I don't want to be
Talk.
behind. I gotta fix my banners. I get hidden behind that banner when I do the 6% on there. I gotta fix that.
Oh, he's muted or something. You got to turn him on.
He's not muted. You're not muted.
Yeah. Look, he's trying.
I can mute you if you like.
Oh.
Are we playing charades, bro? You can't mouth words if we're playing charades. Can you hear me?
Jacob's field.
Touch my finger.
Mark, if you can hear me,
I'm
have
way
your fingers
behind on
on
this
this.
one.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hear
Do
me.
you need help, Mark? Are you safe?
Blink twice if they're put up.
Oh, he didn't like it.
They got on to us.
Andy, why did Columbus get a hockey team and not Cleveland?
Cleveland's had an NHL team. It wouldn't support it. And Columbus is the biggest city in the state and one of the biggest cities in the nation. And they have proven that they can support a team. It would not work in Cleveland. They already have attendance issues with the baseball team and generally the basketball team when they're not good.
What kind of attendance do you guys get at Cleveland? Like this year, is it decent?
It's probably about 16,000 a game, I would guess.
Oh man, that'd be a killer.
It's expensive to go.
That sounds like wow.
It's expensive. I mean, I can get in there for $20 and I know where to go to free parking, but
right.
And Cleveland's still one of the smallest cities in the nation that has an MLB team, and it's pricey, the tickets. I could sit in Detroit. I go to games every now and then, and their tickets seem to be almost like 40% the price of Cleveland's tickets.
Oh wow.
Metropolis, yeah. So I think the ticket prices in Cleveland have the most to do with the attendance, because if you look Cleveland, the ratings are among the highest, both shares and total viewers of all 30 MLB teams.
Okay.
It's not a lack of interest. I really think it's the economics of it.
Interesting.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There he is.
Hi, Mark.
Freaking YouTube, man.
It's all Instagram, YouTube. It's all shit, man. It's all.
Hi, guys.
Shit.
Where were
What's
you?
up, Mark?
I'm sorry, I'm an hour and 37 minutes late.
We started a while ago, dude.
I know.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right, so men, the majority of us are in a relationship here, right? Have a significant other.
I think so.
All right, so the four of us. There's four of us here. All right, this also is relatable to you guys who were in a relationship. Did your spouse ever, at any point, when some shit went down, something happened that was absolutely out of your control, somehow, some way, it's your fault?
It's always your
Obviously.
fault.
That's what being married is.
Yeah,
So
I thought
Wendy
that
was hooking me up right now.
Taking
She
the
was gonna
rap.
bring me a bowl of
Take
like
the
fruit, and she fucking dropped it all over the kitchen.
Oh.
And she said it was my fault. She's like, "You see, I tried to do something nice for your ass." Oh shit!
What did I
Anyway,
miss? Can you guys recap it?
Yeah, let's start over.
let's start from the beginning.
Hi, Gabe.
Hey.
And see, Lauren says it's always Jay's fault.
Hi,
See?
Andy. Hi, Jay. How are you guys?
Welcome to Bobble Talk.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice
this is
to
How
Bobble
was your
Talk
weekend,
Live.
Mark?
My weekend was awesome, man. I had a house guest on Saturday night that was
Look at she's
amazing.
in there just to make sure everyone knows it's my fault. Yeah.
Low, like everybody knows, it is Jay's fault. Just so everybody's
Always.
aware. I just want to make sure we're aware of that. So you had a house guest.
I did. I had the Bobble Foo.
Oh.
The Bobble Foo. Spent the night.
Thank you for having me over, bro.
We need
It was
to change
awesome.
the music. I need to change the music for that one.
It was awesome. Yeah, put on some you got any R.
Also,
Kelly?
each other naked.
Oh wait, yo.
R. Kelly. You guys really got it down.
They're freaky.
Let's see what do I got here.
It was good though. It was good to see.
That
I
doesn't
saw
work.
almost everybody here. I didn't see Andy and I didn't see Jay, but I did see Lauren.
Damn.
It was awesome, man. I wish I could have gone back Sunday also, but we had a flag football championship to win. So,
Because
Right.
are those rings real? Like the jewelry? What's up with those rings?
Andy, that thing is so heavy, dude. And it came in like the black velvet box and everything, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's tight.
It's awesome.
They got big ass heavy rings.
Yeah, yeah.
That's dope.
And he's worn it to school both days this week so far.
Yeah.
Dude,
I would too.
Huddy's like a young Bo Jackson, bro. Dual sport.
Oh,
athlete.
dude. I don't know.
Hunt the stud,
I don't know
man.
about that, but we'll pump the brakes on that. But no, we had a great time, man. We had a good time seeing everyone at the show. We had a lot of fun with Bobble Food Saturday night.
Yeah, somebody in the chat wants to
So-
know how the sleepover was. Anything
Yeah,
exciting?
what kind of fun are we talking about?
Where's this at?
Well,
Alright.
Hudson was here, so it wasn't exactly the way that I envisioned it. But it was pretty damn close.
There was a nice romantic dinner though. I gotta say, man. Mark
Candlelight? A little candlelight
Mark
dinner, huh?
Mark is 100% like the romantic type.
Yeah.
He knows.
Channel-
Was he
Oh,
gentle?
100%. He knows how to get to a man's heart, and
Mhm,
it's
mhm.
through Chinese food.
What
So-
the hell happened?
I like it. I like it.
Lots of Chinese food.
A lot
Yeah.
of Chinese food.
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
Why you guys got so much damn Chinese food?
I
It was
spiked it with,
good,
I spiked
I love
his
Chinese
food
food,
with
man.
MSG,
Trying
trying to get him tired.
bro. What was that freaking what was that shit called? I don't know what the hell it was, but that fluffy thing, the
Mm.
Oh,
loaf
the
of
pot sticker?
the pot. Oh, bro. Oh my god,
Is that your first time?
that was my
Something
first time. That shit was so good,
Made it sound
Really
so
gentle.
foreign. I was like,
I know, dude. It's a
bro. I don't know.
pork
I've
pot
never had that before. I went back for seconds.
sticker. What about the
Yeah, those
Peking
are-
pork? The Peking spare ribs?
That was good, bro. That was good. All of it was good, man. I fucking finished both plates, right?
That was good.
Yeah.
I still
think they
haven't
want
watched
the-
them either.
Mexican
Oh
food.
shit!
Not everyone's in a relationship on this panel. I'll leave those dishes up there for 2 more
Well, there
weeks.
might be a new relationship now.
Yes,
I
sir.
wish. Sorry, Wendy.
Right?
Hey, I won't
Yeah.
drop your fruit, bro.
I know you won't. That's the crazy part. Jesus Christ! You know what's funny is like the house next door to Mark is up for sale, and I'm like, dude, wouldn't that be dope if I like moved right next door to you? Wouldn't that be awesome? And we just both
Epic,
looked
dude.
at each other like, bro. Oh
Buddy,
shit!
Buddy about to have 2 dads for real. Just like
100%.
That was that'd be awesome. What'd you think of my house, dude?
Amazing. I was bragging about it earlier, and I can't wait to upload my YouTube video. It is not very often that I'm allowed to go into someone's home and record their collection, and you had just you and Huddy both, man. I swear you guys are. I love the relationship you guys have. It's insane, man. It's like when I went in there, it's like, dude, we're gonna do some guy shit now. Like, it's just
Bro, they're
so
living the
awesome.
father-son like baseball dream, 100%.
100%.
That's like every dad's dream to just have a little guy like that. That's just all about it. Like, already knows like the drill with like autographs and pins and like all like yeah. That's the dream situation right there, bro.
It's fun. You got your
What
fruit?
do you got right there?
Yep.
Some candy corn fool? What are you showing up there?
Cucumber, pineapple, and watermelon.
Damn.
How come-
Tahini and limon.
With some
How come when
tahini-
I tried to
tahini
give
on
you-
there?
How
What's
come
that?
when I tried to give you fruit with your bagel the other morning, you wouldn't take it?
Bro,
When he woke you up, in bed with a
okay. What kind of fruit was it, Mark?
Blueberries and blackberries.
Do I look like I eat blueberries and blackberries, fool? Look at this shit.
we need lemon on there.
Dude, that's good for you.
You can't put no fucking tahini and limon on blueberries and bro, what?
It's good for your blood sugar, dude.
Oh, yeah. You put
So
tahini on
good.
everything.
Andy, when are you coming out here, dude?
Dude, I'm coming out soon. Not this year though, probably.
You might not see.
Dude, between my newspaper job, the weddings, and the school stuff, man, I seriously have no free time. That's why I can't be in no relationship. I have no free time. So, other than for Bobble talk. So,
I thought we had a relationship. I thought you and I were starting something real.
I'm starting something real with the 5 of y'all. I'm gonna get my love because I need the weekend.
That's more like it.
That's recoup. But y'all are sexy in y'all individual ways for sure.
That's right. That's how we do it.
Timmy, cucumber's a great fruit cutter. You got to get up on that. You put a little tahini on it. You get a little
So good.
I am not a cucumber guy. I do not like cucumber.
It is a weird.
Timothy.
I didn't want to say anything, but that is weird to put cucumber in with your fruit.
I am not a cucumber guy.
They're basically the same thing.
It's a Mexican thing, I guess you could say.
I like my fruit to be a little sweet.
I would eat it.
I got so many cucumber plants growing right now.
How's that ice plant doing?
Pause.
You put that all the way in the ground, right?
Bro, I gotta send you a picture, dude. It is.
Taking off?
It's spreading like a wildfire.
Hell, you'll probably have flowers within the next year since it's just being able to go as far as it wants.
Oh, I
got
can't
it
wait,
over the
dude.
yard, but I haven't got it to bloom yet. But I have it in like 30 different planters just all over the place. So I just have an endless supply. Just cut some off anytime anybody wants them.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, bro. Did you notice on that whole side of A lot right there, they like replanted a whole bunch of the hill going up?
Yeah.
Like there was like dead trees and stuff.
Hudson actually thought that they had to replant it because he thought that you cut it all out.
It was me, honey. All
Oh,
those
there he
holes you
is.
saw on the side of the hill going up to the Coliseum, those are from Jay. I went up there in the middle of the night and just ransacked the place, just ripped them out of the ground. Now I sell them on Etsy for $20.
You want to show them
What's
your ball?
good, honey? Did you just win a championship? I heard you got a title ring. Let me see it. No?
Where's your ring?
Never
And
made
he's rocking the Dodgers. Let's go.
Let's see the jewel.
Nice.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Woo.
Where we at? Let me find you here.
Diamonds in that thing. Damn.
There it is.
Jesus Christ.
Dang.
Wow, bling bling.
Yeah.
Damn.
What is that
Put it
side?
on.
What's that?
Put it on.
Bud.
It's a trophy on one side, and it's G for gridiron.
Damn.
Look at that.
Bud, the stud, baby.
Hey, Mark. So what'd you get signed, bro? Show us.
Yeah.
All right, Hudson, you show him.
I got this one signed by Miggy. Where's Miggy?
Miggy's right there.
So we got
I'll
Miggy.
sign it for you.
Um,
I'm
Raleigh
terrible at
Fingers.
signing. There's that.
Raleigh Fingers.
There's Raleigh.
He's got a great stick.
Dave Stewart.
Stu.
And what's his name?
What's his name?
He's
That
not bad,
goose-
so.
Alien guy.
That big
So
buff
we-
guy.
We got that. We got a couple of Miggy bobbleheads signed. I keep going to the wrong. I can't see where the camera is here.
Nice.
This is pretty cool. So this was this is what last season during the 20th anniversary of the Ace 20 game winning streak, they had these on the field for all the players and coaches that were there. So this is MLB authenticated. Obviously it's the only one because it was for Miguel Tejada. So I got him to sign with inscribed with 2002 AL MVP.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. That was intended to be curved. His hand was jacked up, and he was. I got that far. I'm sorry, but he wasn't. That was about the best autograph he did that day. He was having a rough day.
Yeah, it looks good. He doesn't have. I mean,
Right.
there's
he
only
had a
so
good
much he
autograph.
can do, man. He doesn't have a very nice
I know.
autograph to begin with. But
You can't use
I got this. This is my Rick Barry bobblehead. This is actually the first Warriors bobblehead I ever got.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
And it's got Southwest on the back.
And he signed it there, and he put the Hall of Fame 1987 inscription on there for me. Hudson wants you to see the Southwest ad. I don't know why.
Yay!
But
I like Southwest.
Weirdo.
Represent
No one else
is.
represent Southwest.
You're the weirdo collecting so many bobbleheads.
Hey, go take a shower and go to bed.
How dare you?
Say goodnight.
Go ahead, Hud.
This is my 89 World Series bat. I've already got Canseco, Carney Lansford, Terry Steinbach on it. And I added Stu in yellow, and I had him inscribe it, 89 it World Series MVP, because
Love it.
I went with a different color because he's the MVP.
That's
I wanted to go gold, but nobody had a gold pink pen that day. It was really
Gabe
weird.
did, but I found out Gabe did. But
Oh, really?
Look what I got.
My
Probably the
bad.
best, rarest sticker that
My bad.
you'd be lucky on. This is
Thanks
probably
a lot.
one of
Where
my
does
favorite-
one acquire a giant baseball, bro? Hey, let's go.
So
I had a giant baseball.
Amazing.
Rob gave that to.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of them.
We got these. This is I got Stu's rookie card
Nice.
signed.
Big.
His tops and his
Put it back.
donors.
Put it back. I didn't get to see the first one.
What?
Can you put back the first one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
There's a glare. Sorry.
That's hot.
And then I picked this up at the show. Actually, I got it from Smitty, but this is a Reggie rookie card.
Oh yeah.
So
Big.
hopefully one of these days I can get that signed.
Oh yeah.
And I got a couple other things, but these are cool. This was actually my program from when I went to the 1989 World Series. I kept it,
Wow.
and I had Stu sign it and inscribe 89 World Series MVP on it.
That's cool.
So sick.
And then I saved this all these years. I have a bunch of these.
GQ.
So I got this
GQ
signed,
Biggie.
and he inscribed it Miggy Magic.
Look at
Only thing
him
that sucks, I don't know if you can
all
see it here, but I had put blue painter's tape on there to give Rob and Miggy instructions on what I wanted, and when I took it off, it like took some of the shine finish from.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Now I
Now.
see it, bro. Once you
When you
angled
turned it
yep.
like that, yeah. Carlos has an extra, but not with Miggy Magic.
Well,
Or Smitty does too, I think.
Maybe selling one now, not with Miggy Magic either, but I'm not gonna trip on it. It is what it is. I mean, it's a 20-year-old magazine at this point. So
Timmy doesn't want you to be jealous because he ordered a Mike Oquist card.
I'm good,
Like,
Timmy. Oh, I got. Should I show my terrible Raleigh autograph?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah.
Show it. Show it.
Such a horrible placement too.
Raleigh was hit and miss on things, and
I don't think this is Raleigh's fault.
Let's
I think
blame
it's a little bit of the pen, but he also wasn't in a great mood.
100%
From
Raleigh's
past
fault.
times that I've seen him, so I don't think he took the time that he normally does. But so I have these Birmingham Baron bobbleheads. There's a Reggie Jackson, a Vita Blue, and a Raleigh, and I already have Vita Blue signed, which obviously and unfortunately is good because he recently passed away. So I decided to take this to get signed by Raleigh. It just did not come out. I mean, he hasn't.
because he signs us a lot. It's odd that was he did.
I know, and I actually have him. I'll show you the other one I have him on. It's an even smaller bill.
That's crazy that you say that because I have this little 1981 Hall of Fame collection I do because that's when Cleveland had the All-Star game. And
Yeah.
I just sent a ball to get signed by Raleigh Fingers through a promoter.
Did it come back good?
Haven't got it back yet.
Oh,
It's a different type of pen, Mark.
yeah, different pen.
I know. It's actually not. It's the exact same pen. It's
That's
just
black.
black and I know, but it's the exact same pen.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So I don't know if maybe the pen was just like, because it was fine, not extra fine. So maybe it was just like broken down.
It's a pretty tight little space to squeeze it in there.
Yeah, but I mean, you can see here, like
maybe he was having a little carpal tunnel that day. You know what I mean? You caught him.
He just wasn't his like usual. Like Hudson asked him if he had any pitching advice for him, and he's like, "Yeah, throw strikes." Like, all right, well, thanks, Raleigh. I could have told him that, but it is what it is, man. These guys are getting old.
There was already memes being made of how buff and tan Jose still was. I saw memes floating around with the Sac Expo in the background on Twitter, and they were like, "Oh man, he's still out here on steroids and shit like that." Whatever. He does.
He actually looked better that show than he did the show before.
He's almost 60 or something. Yeah, he's always
Raleigh.
No,
Jose. I was like, dude, Raleigh's like.
Jose was cool, huh?
Oh, look, gay. That's the big head. That's why.
Yeah, he missed on my big head.
I should have taken my big head, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I took your big head. Wait, what?
The first R almost looks like a G or a Q or something like that to me. That first R, the capital R in his signature right there.
It doesn't look like an R at all. It never has.
It's got a different, yeah. It's got a.
This was a little better.
That's a nice one.
He has a beautiful. Like this is one of my favorites that he's ever done for me.
That on the stew ball too. That's sick.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this one for a minute.
Weren't they selling those at Game Used for a while? Is that where you got them?
Yeah, they were actually selling them, and I missed out on them because somebody, and I think one of these guys knows who it is. Someone bought them all with it before I could even go back and get one. But luckily, he had them in the email, and so I just asked him if he had some, and I bought one next time I went.
What was it?
The stew ball.
Oh yeah, I got one at the game. I think I got one of the last one.
That's the other thing I got.
That was a real good day.
So I can't remember. Did Stu sign first or was it Raleigh? I think Raleigh.
It was Stu, Raleigh, and then Jose.
Now y'all making me real nervous. I've totally forgot. I actually signed him 2 balls to get signed.
Man.
Wait. Raleigh or Dave?
Raleigh fingers.
Hold on. You the baseball will be fine. Hold on.
Your baseball is gonna look great, dude.
Can y'all see this? It's like I got these 1981 balls by Hall of Famers from Cleveland. So it's like that's like the only autographed baseball collection I have. So
yeah, the ball's easy. I mean, yeah, that's tight.
I can't.
This is the ball I got signed, bro.
Yeah, he's good with the ball.
Yeah, he's gonna do great on the ball. I got this one signed too. This is an '89 World Series ball.
Look at that, dude. Game of pants, bro. Cool.
I have Stu on 3 or 4 balls now. But that's all good.
Yeah, you're good on the ball, bro.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. I gotta.
When can I get your autograph, Foo? Foo, when can I get your autograph?
Nah. Whenever, bro. Send me a ball.
Dude, I would. Okay. Jay, was that you earlier that said we need to get the bobblehead of the 3 guys here?
Yeah, wouldn't it be? Can you see it right now? A little.
Yeah, y'all need to do that. Autograph. Limited to 100, it would sell out. I promise you.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but it's a price point. You gotta get a price point. What's the price point?
$26 with autograph.
It's gonna be tough.
120, like the big head racer.
No, I would legit pay. Honestly, I would pay $75 for it. 25 per person on the bobble.
For our dumbasses.
Yeah, you can make it kind of small, like the A's big 3.
Hey, are we allowed to swear on YouTube, bro?
We can swear anywhere we want.
You can swear. Fuck that.
If we aren't, I'm gonna be
any fucking where you fucking want to swear.
Speaking of swearing,
something like that. But the 3.
Oh yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah, but see, like making that's not any cheaper.
Food, didn't you just get that one?
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah.
Yeah, they had that one at the community corner lately. Lauren won one too on the spin the wheel.
I kind of I rigged it on mine.
Yeah, you fucking
Oh, what's
moved
cool
the
is
wheel.
they let you.
Yeah, you straight rigged it for sure.
You didn't rig it. You just cheated.
Yeah,
Same shit.
Yeah.
Anything flies at the community corner.
Yeah, the guy was super chill too, so I'm good on that.
Cool.
Yeah. Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this. Watch
That's
this.
fuck. I can't wait for that, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so
shit.
Look at that box. That's on the box right there. That's showing you that's what it was.
The
Look at that.
prototype on the box. That's dope.
Baby
Yeah,
Daughters
dude.
Volume
You
2.
ain't got no prototype on the box shit around anywhere else. Look at that.
Look at
That's so cool.
That's hot, bro.
Yeah, let me get the other one. Let me get the other one.
Bro, where did all this NorCal Otters propaganda come from?
Oh, look at that. Oh,
How come I don't have
all
any
day,
of it?
baby.
look at that. This is you'll have this box soon, bro. You'll have the box soon.
No, Jay's showing keychains and shit.
Oh, you don't have a keychain?
It's because you came
No.
late. You came an hour and a half late.
I gave out the keychains at the beginning of the show, bro.
Yeah, I got mine right here too.
Yeah, we did that earlier on. We got shows.
It's right up there.
I
on
even
the
put
smash
look at
board.
look at the bottom of this box. Like one says 33 custom, but on the bottom of the box, I took a screenshot of my notes and then I put in it's dope. You
That
ain't
is
seen that shit. That says look at it says notes or whatever right up on that top left. And
Quick
it's-
notes.
Yeah, quick notes, bro. It's like oh look at we're inside of his phone. Look what he's doing. He's making
That's
notes
dope.
about that. You ain't seen that shit on a bobblehead box before. I'll tell you that right now.
That's good, dude.
Shout out to Paul. He did the cover sheet with the cover one with the that looks like the nameplates out of the locker nameplates. He did that for me.
Paul's the man. Is Trent? I heard you said Trent was in here. Is he still in here?
He was. I don't think he is now.
His-
We're down to 15 people.
His pins are coming tomorrow for his golf tournament,
Oh hell yeah!
and
sick.
Paul did the design on those pins. So
I'm waiting on my pins, bro.
Got one.
it won't be too long.
Or 2021.
Yeah, that was last year's golf ball marker. This year it's gonna be a pin. I gotta ask him how many I can keep.
The Hindu bobblehead.
Hey, food. I'm gonna send you this link. You might need this bobblehead. I just saw it on eBay real quick.
Run it.
Seems like a good price too.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Probably
Hey,
guys.
I saw Gabe show that Hogan's Hangout bobble earlier.
Oh, there's
And
Trent is
There's
here.
there's a variant of that.
Oh God! Don't
Wait,
tell
what?
me that.
Yeah, and it's like
Oh, God.
extremely hard to find.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's a cool bobblehead, dude.
Yeah, I just picked it up when I was there. I was like, you know what? Why not? I mean, I saw it there. I also got like a pin, I think, too, from there. I just thought it was pretty cool to have.
Smart. That's hella nice. Wake up, Andy.
Dude, bro.
It's only like midnight. for you.
Sorry, I kick you with all you West Coasters right now.
Yeah.
So wait,
I got-
you're up always hella late. What time do you? Because you write in the morning, right, for the newspaper in
Dude,
the morning.
I don't. That's the other thing too. I don't sleep. I sleep, and there's construction right outside my apartment, so they wake my ass up every day.
That's not good.
Yeah, I got a handful of those, Andy.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, and this one has cracked ankles.
Check
That's
this
the
one
best
out,
kind.
Mark.
I got cracked ankles too, man. I know the feeling.
Oh yeah, that was a Sac Auto Show exclusive.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you just got that this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
forgot
late
about
on. I'm trying to catch up on his bobbleheads, but I'm missing only one now. But yeah, I asked him if I
Gotta
can
have
get
a
this
root.
one, and he wrote my name on it, and I was like, why are you writing my name on it? And I was
Yeah,
like,
ooh.
Yeah.
That way that shit doesn't show up on
I got
YouTube,
one
bro.
with my name on it. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's
he
all
didn't sign
right
my
there.
The
he didn't sign my
J-Bone.
other one though, but
Nah, that one was already numbered by the time you got it. I already had that one out.
I'm only missing
Boy,
one
he
too. What are you looking at, Ro?
below right here.
I
I
was
got-
looking
I got
behind
all
me. I,
the
tried to see
North
what- I just looked up the first time. I would.
I was like, what's Rob looking at? dude?
Well, what I'm having trouble because remember last show I was trying to run like I was in a show like the other Hogan or whatever, I was trying to run another thing. Remember, I ran the whatever you call it, the wheel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't figure out how to get the wheel on, or not the wheel, but another browser screen. I was gonna pop browser screen up, but
check it out, Rob.
What's up, bro?
I can't tweet it, but I can show you.
I know, dude. That's very
Ooh,
beautiful.
nice. Got a Harvey too. That boy. Oh yeah. You got some heat.
I think I just need Mike Norris, so hopefully you still have one. I can get one later on.
Those are tough.
I'll pull. I think I have like 2 left, like legit 2 left.
I'm only missing one of Rob's.
Which one?
I'm missing the Coco
Eck.
one.
Oh yeah, the egg.
The Coco.
Oh, I'm missing the egg.
I never made the Coco for nobody.
Oh, you know you didn't? Okay, never mind.
I bought that shit.
The Coco I made for myself.
Oh, okay. I thought you made a run of it.
I was gonna say I have all.
I might down the road. If I can get the Coco, I will. Hey, there you go.
Nice.
I'm missing one other that I'm not gonna bring that up on this.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Do it.
That's a private conversation.
We'll make it public.
Dude, I'm so bad at
You can't say that, Mark. You can't say it's a private conversation.
I did that on purpose. That's what brings people back.
Hey,
That's a
shout out.
did you see the one I got in my bathroom?
Tease. I did.
You go in the bathroom?
I got
Not a bobblehead.
I got one of these pictures. I got one of these pictures of the troughs, and I put it in my
Oh,
bathroom.
I saw that. It's dope.
Nice. That's a good.
I
Right.
heard someone else say it, and I was like, "F it." And so as soon as I drove back,
That's a good
I went to
idea.
Target and I found the thing, and I just put it in there.
I like that. Yeah.
It's
God,
Rob
that's-
actually
dude,
is
it's awesome,
trying to
dude.
install a little mini trough in his new house that he's building.
Oh,
Wants
I
to
put a
have,
real
like,
trough.
full
Is he
Coliseum
officially done, Rob?
Nah, you can see the number on the back's not done, and the number on the front technically is not done.
That's
And then I gotta
good.
seal it up and stuff.
You think you'll ever finish it?
Yeah, I'll have it. I by the weekend. I think I have it done. We're trying to get the Rickies and the X out. We got a whole bunch of people.
Are you going Friday?
I am. I will be there Friday. Yes.
Oh, cool. You can just bring my egg.
Actually, probably could. Hey, Toasty, do you need the Ricky Toasty?
Toasted
I
needs
know.
one. He needs to get a refund too. I mean, what?
That's what I was wondering.
Rob, am I on the picture that you posted earlier on
What?
the Facebook?
What?
On the Facebook?
Oh yeah, like that. Oh, you mean? I see. I was gonna do a little. Yeah, I like that. See, I
That's
can't-
dope.
Hey, you like that?
Wait, show that to us, Rob. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Now you gotta give me a second. I gotta make like a slideshow. I can't just post like a picture for some reason. I gotta learn.
That
this
shit is
program.
hard as hell.
Yeah, Lord, I'll finish it. It's almost done. There, let me put Gabe up in the front there. There, do it again one more time, Gabe.
Hold on, I got you.
That's
Look at
sexy,
that.
bro.
That guy goes tight. That's a clean piece, and he's gonna sign right on that base. It's gonna look sick. He can sign on the bill, but
Woo!
and those right there, those have Mims bands on those both wrists.
That's
That's
Hold on.
sick, bro.
So dope, dude.
See if I can zoom in.
I don't know.
He's in the
I'm
same
trying to-
pose of the Allen
Yeah, he's a
Iverson
3-footer.
version,
Same as a
like,
3. Yeah, same as a 3-footer.
The 3-footer, yeah. That's I noticed that right away, and I thought that was sick.
Yeah.
I
didn't-
can't wait.
Bro, they'll fix it. Yeah, perfect.
Well, it's because he liked it. He wanted that way. He wanted the salute, but he already has a salute with that bobble arm, and so I wanted
yeah.
to. And then, of course, I didn't mind having it look like
Got him
my.
in the Kelly though too. I feel like he
Yo,
likes playing
that again.
Kelly
That's what he
Green
wanted.
Yeah,
I worked with him. That's what he liked.
fuck yeah, love it.
Andy, what bobblehead would you like to see like that hasn't been done, or something that's like not really talked about out in Cleveland, bro?
Oh man, you just put me on the spot.
Most gorgeous sticker.
Dude, I really wish they would do more like with the 2 World Series teams. Cleveland, other than Bob Feller, they have never really paid any homage to those 2 championship teams. I would love like a Ray Chapman bobblehead, a Lou Boudreau bobblehead, Earl Averill bobblehead, going a little bit more modern, Frank Robinson, first black manager, who hit the home run of the game.
Come over too.
The legends, they don't do them justice in the bobblehead game, and it really makes me mad. Now, Cleveland, I will say, I do think they're in the better half of the bobblehead game as far as the quality and the variety. But it's not top 10, I don't think. I think it's right in that mid-tier range. But I would love to see more legends. Like, the Cincinnati Reds, they have like that Hall of Fame bobblehead.
Yeah.
They do
so good.
Cardinals, they do the best job of honoring the legends. And I wish that Cleveland would do more of that for sure.
Sorry, I left it on Gabe there.
Well,
I know. The problem is the people don't know them. So, like, for example, like,
yes, Toasty.
Manny, I was saying earlier, like, Manny Ramirez is having his being inducted to the Cleveland Hall of Fame, and they're going to do probably his bobblehead. But the other guy, and his name escapes me, and that's part of the problem. Like, he was on one of those World Series teams. They're not going to make one of him probably. But it would be, I would be happier having one of them than of Ramirez, honestly. So, because then
Andy,
I give it to the player.
Andy, do you have the Giants Dwayne Kuiper bobblehead?
Yeah, I got that somewhere. Yep, it's got the Indians insignia on it. Yes, I do.
The Indians also should do a Dennis Eckersley, Ray Fosse no-hitter bobblehead.
That's what's supposed to be coming to him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but part of the problem was the Cleveland was awful from 1955 to 1993, just absolutely putrid.
Great minds think alike.
But I really wish they would do just a little bit more to honor the history of the team and SJ format. But like I said, I got NorCal. I got a couple other guys that do me some customs, so I kind of fill the void in that respect for sure.
And I want to make that piece. I think it's going to look fantastic.
Yeah. They need to do a Joey Bell too.
They did one Albert Bell, which I'm really surprised they even did because he's just. I mean, I guess he's on a little bit better terms franchise, but still not. I mean, it's not like he comes around. Guys like Baerga and Lofton do come around though quite often. So
I would do it as Joey though, just to really piss him off.
I know. He might run over Hudson during trick or treating, so be careful.
Yeah, dude, those are some of my best memories. I was a teenager, but like sitting in the bleachers when the Indians came to town and just chanting Joey, and he would turn around and give you the finger and start yelling, and you were like, dude, he might come up here.
Right?
Like, he was a psycho.
I think if he played in today's era, he probably would go up.
Well,
I don't know if he'd be playing in today's era.
True. I don't think many.
But because of that reason, I don't think he could handle his.
Here's the question: I'm legit thinking about getting rid of my Bauer bobblehead. I don't want it even in my collection.
Really? I'll take him.
I'm thinking about just dumping it.
Why?
I can't stand the guy. He's a jerk. He's an a-hole.
Yeah, he is. He is. But I don't know. That's a very touchy subject, man.
I have a bobblehead like that. That it's Mark Jackson, coach when he was coaching the Warriors, and I just keep it in a box in the garage.
I have that one too.
Why not get rid of Osuna bobblehead? Why not get rid of Julio Urias bobblehead? You know,
what did Urias do?
I think he pushed on his wife at the mall.
Yeah, he had some issue.
Like he pushed. Yeah, I think he had an altercation with his wife at some mall, and he pushed her, and she ended up falling.
Marcelo Osuna?
No. Julio Urias.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna say,
the Bauer, even with Cleveland, he was never a fan favorite. Going back to when he chopped his, finger during the World Series, and then throwing the ball over the outfield wall. I mean, he's just a clown, just on so many.
He's an odd guy.
Yeah,
he's always been a clown, dude.
I'm happy. You should be happy the dude's off the payroll. So.
Yeah. Yes and no. I just regardless of how much of a dickhead he is, he's still a good pitcher. You know.
Not anymore. Apparently, he can't even pitch in the major leagues in Japan. He just got.
No, he can't, bro. He can't.
Didn't they just send him down?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got lit up in his first the first pitch he threw.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is kids like your son, Rob or your son Mark, or I'm sure your kids, they follow him on YouTube and they think he's some kind of amazing personality and funny and a character. And
Momentum.
it just rubs me the wrong way with him. So
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah, I think he
even
just
before-
declined
even
after
before
that whole
his
incident.
Violence charges or accusations. He had a history of like picking on people online or like telling his followers to go like harass women and shit. Like he's shown like dweeby behavior even before this last thing. So it's like, I'm good off that. I remember when there was A's fans that were like, "Should we sign it?" I was like, God.
No.
I'm fucking thirsty on weed and just like take everyone else's fucking recycled goods. Maybe we can kick the tires on him. Like, yeah, I'm all the way good.
I hope they sign him when they go to Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, take him there. Yeah, exactly.
I have a quick question for you guys. You guys know much about these? Let me put myself in the. You guys know much about these ceramic banks and statues? I think they're Stanford.
yeah, I just got one.
Yeah.
I just got
Did
one.
you got?
I got
So
one.
this is Dodgers right here.
Yeah.
So these are pretty. You got.
That's
so
the Braves,
cool.
no?
No, Dodgers.
Is it a bum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about if I make a couple of these custom in bobblehead, not ceramic? These are ceramic, right?
Yeah.
Let me see, Andy. Oh, you okay? So they have a ball attached to them. Okay, that's sick.
No, but I don't really care about the bottom. So
They're plaster or they're ceramic?
they're ceramic.
Man, that thing's
Tight.
cool. Look at that thing.
Expensive?
I paid $2 for
Oh,
two
wow, they
bills.
are
But I mean, that's on the low end personally.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah.
Because I got my buddy. He hooked me up. He came into a whole collection of them, and he gave me a good deal on this. So, and then he put on eBay for twice the amount. So,
Well, the reason I ask is I would love to do the athletics, the Philly one, as a bobblehead.
that's
That's dope.
Yeah, I think
That's
that looks. I think that looks sick.
that's badass.
Like a nodder, I think it look amazing.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna try to do a handful of those just to make the whatever at some point. But man,
Yeah,
I think that's
definitely a
badass.
Dodgers piece would hit for sure.
They're pretty amazing stuff. So, all right, boys. Anything else? We've been on 2 hours now. I know Mark got it, but we got Mark a good almost an hour on here.
Thank you for waiting for me, guys. I appreciate it.
All
Sorry,
right,
I was
thanks for
so late.
joining, dude.
Hope you had a good dinner, bro.
I did. My mom's sister's in town from Michigan. I don't get to see her very often, so
Nice.
yeah.
That's great. So who am I gonna see on Friday? Gabe will be there, right? Jay will be there. Mark.
I think I will,
Okay.
especially
I won't be there.
especially if there's a net coming.
Yeah,
Food-
well, I got,
food's
looks,
been made-
looks like I need an Eck and a. Who kept it real though? Someone say
you
kept
didn't
it
like
real,
my
though.
picture where I found you in the
What
crowd?
talking about?
Food?
What happened?
I found a picture of you lurking around the Coliseum.
You better stop. You better stop.
I could have sworn that was Foo.
I know that's.
Oh yeah.
You guys are trolls, man.
Real quick, yeah. Low, those are piggy banks. They're like statue piggy banks. And like Eric here, 1940s. Eric's the one, Bam Bobble, one that got me onto them and brought them up. So, and if anybody has one, Toasty's looking for one of them. And then Chief Nakahama. Is that the Braves? That's the Braves guy. Nakahama. Is that the Braves?
Yeah.
Chief? Okay. Cool. Oh, after game. Okay. And Toasty, I'm gonna meet up in the dark with Toasty after the game on Friday.
Nice.
Yee.
Shout out Stash and Bash. Look at the fucking. Go get you some of the
Hey.
new drugs.
Let me see.
Helmet
Let's see.
nachos. Ricky
There we go.
card pin.
Yeah.
Got the new stuff.
Oh,
Gabe,
nice.
it was too hot for Gabe. He had to bounce.
This one's sick. So sick. Look at the color on there, the detail.
That came out good, huh?
Super sick. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, I had a really good
My-
consultant on
those
that
are
one.
nice.
Oh yeah, I was consulted for my pin expertise on these, so I can't brag as I'm a partial contributor. Look at that.
Thanks for showing us. I'm glad you like them.
It's tight.
Dude, I have like 3. Yeah, I got like 3 pin boards now. His and hers, Stash and Bash. I got it all, bro. If I wasn't on the iPad, I'd move the camera around more.
Yeah, 3 of my best customers in the room right now.
That's right.
It's awesome.
Always. Best pins in the game.
All right, boys. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I'm good. Just nice talking to Gamer and Jay for the first time. And
Yes, sir.
the 3 goats. Appreciate another opportunity to be in your presence.
It's always a pleasure.
Much
More
love
of
to
an
you
honor.
guys, man. I'm looking forward to next month, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome. I really can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna be an amazing show.
1 month from
Where,
tomorrow.
where's it at? Can you tell us where it's at, bro? I know.
Church. It's in Hayward. It's at a church. I don't remember the name of the church off the top of my head. I'll blast the address as soon as I. Well, I might be able
Buddy,
to
you
find
going to
it.
the game Friday? You gonna be there, Hud? Oh,
Nah.
Hud, you're breaking my heart, Hud.
He'll be with his mother.
When are we gonna hang out again, Huddy? You gonna come to a sports game? All right, man. Just
We
say
do.
the
We
word.
definitely gotta go. You can use your voice. They can hear you.
Yeah, tap
It's
in.
12.
We got the Soderstrom Bobble, basically like the series after next. I think it's June 23rd.
That's-
23rd, the day before the show.
That's the night before the show, and that's when we gotta set up our tables.
Oh man.
Coliseum Kings. Who is that? Is that your thing, Rob? Or
That's Smitty.
Wait, I
Uh,
thought they were
There's
doing
more
this in
to
Chicago.
Coliseum Kings. In
Oh,
theory,
shit. Okay.
Smitty wants us all to know that like Coliseum Kings is like all of us. It's like an incorporate. It's kind of like there's a lot of conceptuals in Oakland.
like
we
the
like a lot of
NWO.
yeah. Out in Oakland, we like to make like little like
Clicks.
squads or whatever, or groups of things, and so it's kind of Coliseum Kings kind of represents like Mark and I and Gabe and
I'm a
our
Coliseum
own little
King.
browning
I'm
things,
not a king.
huh?
I'm
I
not a
don't know.
Coliseum
I
King.
don't- do you know Smitty?
I want
You have
be
to talk
a
to Smitty.
Coliseum King,
You're
bro.
the prince. Coliseum
There you go.
Prince.
Sounds good.
You'd have to talk to Smitty. I don't know. He's the anointer of that. So that's not my forte. But he is.
Okay, it's got a nice ring to it. Coliseum Kings, huh?
He's got a great logo. I love the logo that he's got going on. It's fantastic. So
Hella good.
So that one's next month. I was thinking that was in July. That's June.
1 month from
23rd?
tomorrow.
yeah, June 24th.
Okay.
The Soderstrom is the night before.
Where
Okay,
is?
so that Soderstrom must be Friday then, so that show's on a Saturday.
Exactly. Yep.
Are you guys going to the reverse boycott game on the 13th?
I will be there as well. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I still got tickets,
Well,
but I'll be there.
that's
Yeah,
a
I got
Tuesday
my
night.
Shirt.
Yeah. Kids are at school, so no
Let's
problem.
park at the park. I might bring Ralphie with me, my Boston Terrier.
It is Bark at the Park. I'd have to move
Yeah, but here
seats.
we
I think.
are, here we are.
Gabe hooked us up with tickets. Thank you, Gabe.
Anytime.
What's the crowd going to be for that game?
Damn, buddy. Flex.
5,000 people.
Oh,
4,500.
Let's go, champ.
Gabe's trying to
I know
get-
it'll be embarrassing if there's like fucking even like 8,000 people, like, and you know all this, like 3 months of hype and like.
Oh,
yeah,
it's not gonna be that.
I honestly
I
don't think there's going to be a lot
It's
of
hard to
people.
see it being more than like 15. Like there's
I
think we barely did 20 for opening day.
I think we're like in the 3,000 to 4,000 range. To be honest with you.
2,000.
I think
Yeah,
it's gonna get ugly after
I mean,
tomorrow
whatever.
too.
You know, hey, if a couple
Huh?
news stations pick it up or whatever, gets the Fisher out hashtag out there, that matters, I guess. Right? And I think that's what a lot of people are doing it for, just to garner attention. So you
Yeah.
know, whatever.
how many
It don't
people
matter how
does the
many we got
stadium
out
fill
there,
or
still-
seat?
Still open spot.
Well, if they open Mount Davis, you can get like
56,000.
Yeah,
I think
Oh,
with Mount,
shit.
oh yeah, with Mount Davis.
but
it's
they
like
don't
56.
open Mount Davis. I mean,
I want
Alright,
to
I'm
say the
depressed.
bowls and the bleachers like 46,000 without Mount Davis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
And
bad.
I was saying like the past 3 years, I think we've only done 40,000 once, and it was for a Battle of the Bay Giants game.
no.
Other than that,
What
we
about the
barely ever even go over
2018?
30 anymore.
2019 wildcard game was packed.
I said
Yeah,
in the past like 3 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
3. Well, yeah.
No, I'm saying
we
like,
had
past,
shit
like, couple
teams.
of- basically, yeah, like post COVID, yeah. Because I remember that Giants game vividly. 'cause it
When
was
do the
40,000
Dodgers go
and
up
it was,
there?
like,
I think you'll get a full house.
No.
I don't think they play them this year. I think they only
No,
go
right?
at Dodger
Now
Stadium
like
this year.
12.
The away teams, they're not even filling the stadium. Like Red Sox usually will show strong. They're not even showing strong.
All right, I gotta go stick my head in the oven.
All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
man.
I appreciate you
boys.
all. As always, thank you for
Sure.
joining us.
Thanks,
And,
Rob.
we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody that came out last weekend as well. And Andy, thank you for staying up with us. I appreciate you.
For you boys, not a problem.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you.
Anytime
Thank you, everybody.
need, be here.
All right.
Much
Gabe's
love.
here. Gabe's here every show, apparently. We got you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just playing. I'm done screwing around. All right, guys. All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you.
Late.